गौं शान्तिः शान्तिरेव शान्तिः सामा शान्तिरेधि सुशान्तिर्भवतु ॐ विश्वानि देव सवितर्दुरितानि पराशुभ यद्भद्रं तन्नाशुभ इमा रुद्राय तपसे कपर्दिने क्षयद्वीराय प्रभरामये मतिः यथा समसद्विपदे चतुष्पदे विश्वां पुष्टाङ्ग्रामे अस्मिन्ननातुरम् ॐ एतन्ते देव सवितर्यज्ञप्राहुर्बृहस्पतये ब्रह्मणे तेन यज्ञमवतेन यज्ञपतिं तेन माव ॐ मनुर्ज्योतिर्जुखदामाजस बृहस्पत्रे यज्ञमिमन्दनोत्वरिष्ठं यज्ञगुंसमिमं दधातु विश्वे देवासह्यमादयन्तामो प्रतिष्ठा एष वै प्रतिष्ठानं यज्ञो यत्रैतेन यज्ञेन यज्यन्ते सर्वमेव प्रतिष्ठितां भवति ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे प्रियाणां त्वा प्रियपतिगुं हवामहे निधीनां त्वा निधिपतिगुं हवामहे वसो ममाहमजानि गर्वदमा त्वमजासि गर्वदम् ॐ नमो गणेभ्यो गणपतिभ्यस्तभो नमो नमो व्रातेभ्यो व्रातपतिभ्यस्तभो नमो नमो गृसेभ्यो गृषपतिभ्यस्तभो नमो नमो विरूपेभ्यो विश्वरूपेभ्यस्तभो नमो नमः ॐ सुमुखश्चैकगन्धश्च कपिलो गजकर्णक लम्बोदरस्य विकटो विघ्ननाशो विनायक धूम्रकेतुर्गणाध्यक्षो भालचन्द्रो गजानन द्वादशैतानि नामानि अवडे शृणुयादपि विद्यारम्भे विवाहे च प्रवेशे निर्गमे तथा सङ्ग्रामे सङ्कटेश्चैव विघ्नस्तस्य न जायते ॐ शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनध्याये सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये अविसिद्ध्यार्थं पूजितो यसुरासुरैः सर्वविघ्नहर तस्मै गणाधिपतये नमः भगवते श्रीमन्महागणाधिपतये नमः इति स्वस्ति वचनम् अथ गणपतिध्यानं गन्धक्षतपुष्पाणि गृहीत्वा ॐ गं गणपतये नमः ॐ गं गणपतये नमः ॐ गं गणपतये नमः गजाननं भूतगणादिसेवितं कपीथजम्बो फलचारुभक्षणम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारकां नमामि विघ्नेश्वरपादपङ्कजं नमो देव्यै महादेव्यै शिवायै सततं नमः नमो प्रकृतिभद्राय नियतां सदां भगवते श्रीमन्महागणाधिपतये नमः गौर्यै नमः ध्यानं समर्पयामि आवहनम् एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्ति प्रचोदयात् आवहनं समर्पयामि आसनं समर्पयामि सहस्रशीरिखापुरुखः सहस्राक्ष सहस्रपाद सभो विगुं सर्वतः स्मृत्वा तिष्ठदशाङ्गुलां भगवते श्रीमन्महागणाधिपतये नमः आसनं समर्पयामि 4 times स्नान फर्स्ट फीट हैंड माउथ एंड टप ओम पादर्पाद्यं समर्पयामि ओम पादर्पाद्यं समर्पयामि हस्तार्घ्यं समर्पयामि मुखे आचमनीयं जलं समर्पयामि सर्वांगे स्नानं जलं समर्पयामि श्रीमन्महागणाधिपतये नमः सर्वांगे स्नानान्ते मिलितोपचार पंचामृतेन स्नानं समर्पयामि ओम पंचनद्यः सरस्वतीमपि यन्ति सस्रोतसा सरस्वती तु पंचदा सोदेशे भवसरित पंचामृतमया नीतं पयोदधिघृतं मधु शर्करा च समायुक्तं स्नानार्थं प्रतिगृह्यतां मिलितोपचार पंचामृत स्नानं समर्पयामि भगवते श्रीमन्महागणाधिपतये नमः शुद्धोदक स्नानम् ओम शुद्धबाल सर्वशुद्धबालो मणिबालस्तस्मिना शेताः शेताक्षरुणस्ते रुद्राय वसुपतये कर्णाजामबलिप्ता रौद्रनमोरूपाः पार्जन्याः गंगे चमने चैव गोदावरी सरस्वती नर्मदा सिंधु कावेरी स्नानार्थं प्रतिगृह्यतां भगवते श्रीमन्महागणाधिपतये नमः सुगंधिं प्रथम आसनं समर्पयामि दुर्वांकुरं पुष्पाणि अक्षतानि आसनं समर्पयामि सुगंधिं तैलं समर्पयामि त्र्यंबकं यजामहे सुगंधिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव वन्दनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् त्र्यंबकं यजामहे सुगंधिं पतिवेदनम् उर्वारुकमिव वन्दनान् यज्ञान् वृत्तोर्मुक्षीयमामृतान् वस्त्रम् उपवस्त्रं यज्ञोपवीतं समर्पयामि यज्ञोपवीतं परमां पवीतं प्रजापतिर्य सहजां पुरस्तात् आयुष्समग्रां प्रतिमुञ्च शुभ्रां यज्ञोपवीतां बलमस्तु तेजा। भगवते श्रीमन्महागणाधिपतये नमः। वस्त्रम् उपवस्त्रं यज्ञोपवीतं समर्पयामि चन्दनानुलेपनम्। ॐ त्वां गन्धर्वाखनस्तामिन्द्रस्ता बृहस्पतिः गन्धाढ्यं सुमनोहरं विलेपनं सुराश्रेष्ठां चन्दनं प्रतिगृह्यताम् अक्षण्यमिव दन्त्य जपप्रिया दुःखतस्तोखतस्वाभानभो विप्राणविष्टयामति जो जान्विन्द्रते हरिपुष्पं पुष्पमालां माल्यादीनि सुगन्धीनि मालत्यादीनि वै प्रभु मयारितानि पुष्पाणि पूजार्थं प्रतिगृह्यतां काण्डात् काण्डात् प्ररोहन्ति परुखा परुखस्परि एवानो दुर्भे व्रतनुसहस्रेण शतेन च। ॐ नमो विल्मिने च कवचिने च नमो वर्मिणे च वरुधिने च नमः श्रुताय श्रुतसेनाय च नमो दुन्दुभ्याय च नन्याय च। भगवते श्रीमन्महागणाधिपतये नमः। दुर्वाङ्कुराणि समर्पयामि नानापरिमलद्रव्याणि समर्पयामि। ॐ गणपतये नमः। ॐ एक सुमुखाय नमः। ॐ एकदन्ताय नमः। ॐ कपिलाय नमः। ॐ गजकर्णकाय नमः। ॐ लंबोदराय नमः। ॐ विकटाय नमः। ॐ विघ्ननाशाय नमः। ॐ विनायकाय नमः। ॐ धूम्रकेतवे नमः। ॐ गणाध्यक्षाय नमः। ॐ भालचन्द्राय नमः। ॐ गजाननाय नमः। ॐ वक्रतुण्डाय नमः। ॐ शूर्पकर्णाय नमः। ॐ हेरम्बाय नमः। ॐ स्कन्दपूर्वजाय नमः। ॐ लंबोदरस्वामिने श्रीगणपतये नमो नमः। धूपम् आग्रापयामि। ॐ धूरसि धुर्वधुर्वन्दं धुर्वदं ज्योत्स्मान् धुर्वदिदं धुर्वजं वयं धुर्वामः देवानामशिवनितमगों सस्नितमां बभृतमां दुष्टतमां देवहूतमां वनस्पतिरसोद्भूतो गञ्जाड्यो गञ्जोत्तमाग्रेय सर्वदेवानां धूपोऽयं प्रतिगृह्यतां धूपम् आग्रापयामि प्रत्यक्षदीपं सन्दर्शयामि। ॐ चन्द्रमा मनसो जातः चक्षोः सूर्यजायत श्रोत्राद्वायुश्च प्राणश्च मुखादग्निरजायत। भगवते श्रीमन्महागणाधिपतये नमः। प्रत्यक्षदीपं सन्दर्शयामि। जलेन शीतलीकरणं भगवते श्रीमन्महागणाधिपतये नमः। प्रत्यक्षदीपं सन्दर्शयामि। नैवेद्यं प्रसाद नाभ्या आसीदन्तरिक्षगुंसेष्णुर्द्यौः समवर्तता पद्भ्याम्भो मृदिशः श्रोत्रान् तथा लोकाम् अकल्पयन्। भगवते श्रीमन्महागणाधिपतये नमः। नैवेद्यं निवेदयामि। श्रीफलं समर्पयामि। जाहाफलिनिर्जाफला पुक्पाजाश्च पुक्पिणी बृहस्पतिप्रसुतास्तानमुञ्चन्तगुंहसः ऋतुफलानि समर्पयामि। भगवते श्रीमन्महागणाधिपतये नमः। ताम्बूलं समर्पयामि। द्रव्यदक्षिणां समर्पयामि। हिरण्यगर्भः समवर्तताग्रे भूतसजातः पतिरेकासिदसदाधारप्रतिविद्यां ते मां कस्मै देवाय विघा विधेमः। द्रव्यदक्षिणां समर्पयामि। कर्पूरनिराञ्जनारार्तिक्यं कर्पूरगौरां करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवां भवानी सहितां नमामि। भगवते श्रीमन्महागणाधिपतये नमः। गौर्यै नमः। कर्पूरनिराञ्जनारार्तिक्यं समर्पयामि। विशेषप्रार्थनाम् ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवा भद्रं पश्येमाशभिर्जत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैदुष्टवागुंसस्तनुर्विषेमहि देवहितं जदायुः। ॐ स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृत्रस्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तारक्षो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ नमस्ते गणपतये त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं तत्त्वमसि त्वमेव केवलं कर्तासि त्वमेव केवलं धर्तासि त्वमेव केवलं हर्तासि त्वमेव सर्वं खल्विदं ब्रह्मासि त्वं साक्षादात्मासि नित्यं ऋतं वच्मि सत्यं वच्मि अवत्वमाम् अववक्तारम् अवश्रोतारम् अवदातारम् अवधातारम् अवानुजानं शिष्यम् अवपश्चातात् अवव्रस्तात् अवुत्तरातात् अवदक्षिणातात् अवचोर्धातात् अवाधरातात् सर्वतो मां पाहि पाहि समन्तात् त्वं वाङ्मयस्त्वं चिन्मयः त्वमानन्दमयस्त्वं ब्रह्ममयः त्वं सच्चिदानन्दद्वितीयोऽसि त्वं प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वं ज्ञानमयो विज्ञानमयोऽसि सर्वं जगदिदं तत्त्वजायते सर्वं जगदिदं त्वत्तिष्ठति सर्वं जगदिदं त्वयैलेमेष्यति सर्वं जगदिदं त्वयि प्रत्येति त्वं भूमिरापो नलो निलो नमः त्वं चत्वारि वाक्पदानि त्वं गुणत्रयातीतः त्वं वस्तुत्रयातीतः त्वं देहत्रयातीतः त्वं कालत्रयातीतः त्वं मूलाधारस्थितोऽसि नित्यं त्वं शक्तित्रयात्मकः त्वं योगिनो ध्यायन्ति नित्यं त्वं ब्रह्मा त्वं विष्णुस्त्वं रुद्रस्त्वमिन्द्रस्त्वमग्निस्त्वं वायुस्त्वं सूर्यस्त्वं चंद्रमास्तं ब्रह्म भूर्भुवस्वरं गणादीन् पूर्वमुच्चार्य व्रणादिस्तदनन्तरम् अनुस्वर परतरः अर्धेन्दुलसितं तारेण रुद्धम् एतत्मनुस्वरूपं गकारपूर्वमरूपम् अकारोमध्यमरूपम् अनुस्वारस्यान्तरूपं बिन्दुरुत्तररूपं नादसन्धानं सहिता सन्धिः सहसा गणेशविद्या गणकरिषे नित्रेद्गायत्री छन्दः गणपतिर्देवता ओं गं गणपतये नमः एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्ति प्रचोदयात् एकदन्तं चतुर्हस्तं पाशाङ्कुशमधारिणं हृदयञ्च वरदं हस्त्रैर्बिभ्राणमुषकध्वजां रक्तं लम्बोदरं सुरूपकर्णकं रक्तवाससं रक्तगन्धानुलिप्ताङ्गं रक्तपुष्पैः सुपूजितां भक्तानुकम्पिनं देवं जगत्कारणमच्युताम् आविर्भूत्यांश सृष्ट्यादौ प्रकृते पुरुषात् परम् एवं ध्यायन्ति यो नित्यं स योगी योगिनाम्बरः नमो व्रातपतये नमो गणपतये नमः प्रथमपतये नमस्ते स्तुलम्बोदराय कदन्ताय विघ्ननाशिने शिवसुताय श्रीवरदमूर्तये नमः विघ्नेश्वराय वरदाय सुरप्रियाय लंबोदराय सकलाय जगदिताय नागाननाय श्रुतियज्ञविभूषिताय गौरीसुताय गणनाथ नमो नमस्ते भगवते श्रीमन्महागणाधिपतये नमः। अनेन पूजनेन श्री गणपति देवता प्रियंतां नमः। बोलिए गणपति भगवान की जय, गौरी मैया की जय। अथ वरुण देवता पूजनम प्रथमाध्यानम्। ओं वरुणस्योदम्भ नमसि वरुणस्कम्भ सर्जनिस्तो वरुणसरितसदन्यसि वरुणसरितसदनमसि वरुणसरितसदनमासीद कलशस्य मुखे विष्णु कंठे रुद्रसमाश्रिता मूले स्थितो ब्रह्मा मध्ये मातृगणा स्मृता कुक्षौ तु सागरा सप्त सप्तद्वीपा च मेदिनी अर्जुनी गौमती चैव चंद्रभागा सरस्वती कावेरी कृष्णवेणा च गंगा चैव महानदी ताप्ती गोदावरी चैव महेन्द्री नर्मदा तथा नदास्त विविधा जाता नद्य सर्वस्तथा परा पृथिव्यां यानि तीर्थानि कलस्थस्थानि तानि वै सर्वे समुद्रसरितस्तीर्थानि जलदा नदा आयान्तु मम शान्त्यार्थं दुरितक्षयकारका ऋग्वेदोऽथ यजुर्वेद सामवेद अथर्वण अंगैश्च सहिता सर्वे कलशं तु समाश्रिता ओं तत्त्वाजामि ब्रह्मण वन्दमानास्तदा शास्त्र यजमानविर्भिः अहेडमानो वरुणेह बोद्धुरुषगुं समान आयु प्रमोकिः अस्मिन् कलशे वरुणं सांगं सपरिवारं सायुधं सशक्तिकम् आह्वयामि स्थापयामि। ओम अपां पतये वरुणाय नमो नमः। ध्यानं समर्पयामि, आसनं समर्पयामि, आवाहनं समर्पयामि। बम वरुणाय अपां पतये सांगाय सपरिवाराय सशक्तिकाय नमो नमः। बम वरुणाय नमः। अपां पतये नमः। स्नानम् ओम बादरपाद्यं समर्पयामि। 4 टाइम स्नान। ओम पादुर्पाद्यं समर्पयामि, हस्तु अर्घ्यं समर्पयामि, मुखे आचमनीयं जलं समर्पयामि, सर्वांगस्नानं जलं समर्पयामि। भगवते श्रीबम्बरुणाय नमः। मिलितोपचार पंचामृतेन स्नानम्। ओम पंचनद्यः सरस्वतीमपि यन्ति सस्रोतसा, सरस्वती तु पंचदा स्वदेशे भवसरित। पंचामृतमयानीतं पयोदधिघृतं मधु, शर्कराच समायुक्तं स्नानार्थं प्रतिगृह्यताम्। वस्त्रम् उपवस्त्रं यज्ञोपवीतम्। ओम युवा सुवासा परिवीतागा सौश्रेयान् भवति जायमानतं धीरासकवयोन्नयन्ति स्वात् अपां पतये नमः। चंदनानुलेपनम्। ओम द्वांगंधर्वाघनं स्थामिन्द्रस्ताव्रियस्पतिः त्वामोखदे सोमराज विद्वान् यक्ष्मादमुच्चत। श्रीखंडं चंदनं दिव्यं गंधाढ्यं सुमनोहरं, विलेपनं सुराश्रेष्ठां चंदनं प्रतिगृह्यतां। चंदनानुलेपनानान्ते अक्षदान् अक्षण्यमिव दञ्च जवप्रिया दुःखदस्तोखद स्वाबानव विप्रान् विष्टयामति जोजान् विन्द्रते हरि। अक्षतां ससुराश्रेष्ठा कुङ्कुमाक्तसुशोभिता, मया निवेदिता भक्त्या गृहाणां परमेश्वरो। अक्षतान् समर्पयामि, अक्षतान्ते पुष्पं पुष्पमालां परिधापयामि। माल्यादीनि सुगन्धिनी मालत्यादीनि वै प्रभो, मयारितानि पुष्पाणि पूजार्थं प्रतिगृह्यतां। पुष्पमालां परिधापयामि। दुर्वांकुरान् ओम कांडात् कांडात् प्ररोहन्ति परुखा परुखस्परि एवानो दुर्भे प्रतनु सहस्रेण सतेन च। बिल्मपत्रं नमो विल्मिने च कवचिने च नमो, वर्मिडे च वरुधिने च नमः। श्रुताय श्रुतसेनाय च नमो, दुन्दुभ्याय च नन्याय च अर्चनम्। ओम बम वरुणाय नमः। लेफ्ट हैंड होल्ड एंड राइट हैंड। ओम बम वरुणाय नमः। से नमः। ओम प्रचेतसे नमः। ओम स्वरूपिणे नमः। ओम अपां पतये नमः। ओम बम मकरवाहनाय नमः। ओम बम जलाधिपतये नमः। ओम बम पाशस्ताय नमः। ओम बम अनर्कमणिभूषणाय नमः। ओम बम वरुणाय नमः। ओम बम नानाविध परिमल पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि। अपां पतये नमो नमः। धूपम् आघ्रापयामि। ओम धूरस्य धुर्वधुर्वंजं धुर्वतं ज्योत्स्मान् धुर्वदितं धुर्वजं वयं धुर्वामः। देवानामशिवनिदमगुं सस्निधममृतमजुष्टतमं देवहूतमं। वनस्पतिरसोद्भूतो गन्धाढ्यो गन्धोत्तमाग्रेय सर्वदेवानां धूपोऽयं प्रतिगृह्यतां। प्रत्यक्षदीपम्। चंद्रमा मनसो जातः चक्षोः सूर्यजायत, श्रोत्राद्वायुश्च प्राणश्च मुखादग्निरजायत। प्रत्यक्षदीपं सन्दर्शयामि। आचमनीयं जलं समर्पयामि। नैवेद्यं प्रसाद। नाभ्या आसीदन्तरिक्षगुंसेष्णुर्द्योः समवर्तता पद्याम्भो मृतिशः। श्रोत्रा तथा लोकाम् अकल्पयन्न नैवेद्यं निवेदयामि। श्रीफलं समर्पयामि। जाः फलिनिर्जाफला पुक्पाजाश्च पुक्पिणी बृहस्पति प्रसुदास्तानुमुञ्चन्त गुंहसः। ऋतुफलानि समर्पयामि। ताम्बूलं समर्पयामि। यत्पुरुषेण विखादेवा यज्ञमतन्व तव सन्तो स्यासिदाज्यङ्ग्रेक्मः शरद्वभिः द्रवदक्षिणाम्। हिरण्यगर्भः समवर्तदाग्रे भूतसजातः पतिरेकासिद सदाधार पृथिविद्यामुते मां कस्मै देवाय विसा विधेमः। द्रवदक्षिणां समर्पयामि। कर्पूरनिराञ्जनारार्तिक्यं कर्पूरगौरां करुणावतारां संसारसारां भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवां भवानी सहितां नमामि। कर्पूरनिराञ्जनारार्तिक्यं समर्पयामि। नमस्करोमि। गन्धक्षता पुष्पाणि गृहीत्वा ओम देवदानव संवादे मध्यमाने महाददौ उत्पन्नोऽसि तदा कुम्भ विधृतो विष्णुना स्वयं। त्वत्त्वये सर्वतीर्थानि देवा सर्वे त्वयि स्थिता। त्वयि तिष्ठन्ति भूतानि त्वयि प्राणप्रतिष्ठिता। शिव स्वयं त्वमेवासि विष्णुस्त्वं च प्रजापति। आदित्या वसवो रुद्रा विश्वे देवा सपैत्रिकाः। त्वयि तिष्ठन्ति सर्वेऽपि यत् कामफलप्रदा। त्वत्प्रसादामिमं यज्ञं कर्तुमिह जलोद्भव सान्निध्यं कुरु मे देव प्रसन्नो भव सर्वदा नमो नमस्ते स्फटिकाप्रभाय सुश्वेतहाराय सुमङ्गलाय सुपासहस्ताय जशासनाय जलादिनाथाय नमो नमस्ते जलादिनाथाय नमो नमस्ते जलादिनाथाय नमो नमस्ते भगवते श्री अपाम्पतये नमः। पहले उदय हाथ में चावल दे। ब्रह्मा मुरारी स्त्रिपुरंतकारी भानु शशि भूमि सुतो बुधश्च गुरुश्च शुक्र शनि राहु केतव सर्वे ग्रहा शांतिकरा भवन्तु। भगवते श्री सूर्यादि समस्त नवदेवताभ्यो नमः। आदिदेवताभ्यो नमः। प्रत्यादिदेवताभ्यो नमः। इष्टदेवताभ्यो नमः। कुलदेवताभ्यो नमः। ग्रामदेवताभ्यो नमः। स्थानदेवताभ्यो नमः। वास्तुदेवताभ्यो नमः। सर्वेभ्यो देवेभ्यो नमः। सर्वाभ्यो देवीभ्यो नमः। सर्वेभ्यो ब्राह्मणेभ्यो नमः। सिद्धिबुद्धिसहिता श्रीमन्महागणाधिपतये नमो नमः। अनेन पूजनेन श्री समस्त देवता प्रियंतां नमः। अनेन पूजनेन श्री गणपतिदेवा सहित समस्त देवता प्रियंतां नमः। बोलिए वरुणदेव भगवान की। आकाशात् पतितं तोयं यथा गच्छति सागर सर्वदेव नमस्कारं केशवं प्रतिगच्छति।
बोले उमापति महादेव की जय। Let's give thanks to Bhagwan Shivji. Bole Umapati Mahadev ki jai. So somebody's birthday today? Shania? Okay. Happy birthday. God bless you always. Give thanks to Bhagwan Shivji on your special day. Om Bhagwan. Bhagwan ka prasad, Panditji will give you later. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Bande Devam Umapatim Suragurum Bande Jagatkaranam Bande Pannagabhushanam Mrigadharam Bande Pashunam Patim Vande Surya Shashanka Vahnanayanam Vande Mukunda Priyam Vande Bhakta Jana Shrayancha Vardam Vande Shivam Shankaram Samba Sadashivaye Namaha Dhyanam Samarpayami Namaha Om Dhyaye Nityam Mahesham Rajatgiri Nibham Charu Chandravatansam Ratnakalpo Jvalangam Parushumrigavara Bhiti Hastam Prasannam Padmasinam Samantar Stutiramargano Vyaghra Ghritim Vasanam Vishwadhyam Vishwabhijam Nikhil Bhayaharam Panchavakram Trinetram Sambasara Shivaya Namaha Avahanam Samarpayami Tatpurushaya Vidmahe Mahadevaya Dhimahi Tanno Rudra Prachodayat Sambasara Shivaya Namaha Asanam Samarpayami Svanyam samarpayami sarvangi snanam samarpayami namaha Om Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya Gange Chayamune Chaiva Godavari Saraswati Narmada Sindhu Kaveri Ganga Jalasnanam Chatubhyam Namaha Om Paya Prithubhyam Payo Khadisho Payo Dibyantarikshe Payo Dha Payaswati Pradisha Santu Mahyam Maha
Kamadhenu Samadhurtam Sarvesam Jivanam Param Pavanam Meghesya Payasnanarthamarpitam Vaisranam Samarpayami Dadhisnanam Dadhikramno Akarikham Jishnarasasavajinah Surabhinamukha Karapranayu Gunkhitarikhata Dadhisnanam Samarpayami Bhagavate Sri Samba Sada Shivaya Namaha Dadhisnanam Samarpayami Dadhisnanante Punah Suddhodaka Snanam Dadhisnanam samarpayami dadhisnanante punah suddhodaka snanam samarpayami suddhodaka snanante ghrita snanamghritam mimikseghritam asajoni ghrita sritoghritam asadama anuswadamavaha madasya savahaghritam vrikavaha vakshyabhyam ghrita snanam samarpayami Madhubhataritayate madhuksharanti sindava madhurinaha santoha dehi madhunaktamutokhaso madhumatparthiva gungrajaha madhudyaurastu napita madhumano vanaspatra madhumamastu surja madhurigabo bhavantunaha madhusnanam samarpayami madhusnanante sarkara snanam apagung rasa mudvaya sagung surja santa gung samahitam apagung rasa sajora Mutamamu Grihito, Sindrayatam Justam Griname, Khatejo, Nirindrayatam Justatamama, Sarkara Snanam, Samarpayami, Sarkara Snananta, Militapachar, Panchamritena Snanam, Samarpayami, Panchanadyaha, Saraswati Mapiyanti Sasrotasa, Saraswati tu Panchada, Sode Sevavastarida, Panchamrita Snanam, Samarpayami, Phalodaka Snanam, Jaha, Phali Nirja, Phala Pukpajasta Pukpine, Brihaspati Vrasudastanu Manchanta Gunhasaha. Ritu phala jalam samarpayami मिष्टान्नजलम् ओम श्रेष्ठदे लक्ष्मीस्तपत्न्या बहोरात्रे पार्श्वे नक्षत्राणि रूपमस्मिन्नो व्याप्तं मयि खाण मुम्बई खाण सर्वलोकं मयि खाण गन्धोदकस्नानम् ओम गन्धद्वारां दुर्दासां नित्यपुष्टां गरीषिणीं ईश्वरीं सर्वभूतानां दामियो भवै श्रियं भगवते श्रीसाम्ब सदाशिवाय नमः। गन्धोदकस्नानं जलं समर्पयामि अथ रुद्रसूक्तद्वारा अभिषेकम् भगवते रुद्राय ओम नमस्ते रुद्रमन्यभूतोदयसवे नमः। नमस्ते अस्तु धन्वने बाहुभ्यामुदते नमः। जाते सुशिवतमा शिवं बभूव ते धनुः शिवा सरभ्यायातवतया नो रुद्रव्रीडय जाते रुद्रशिवा धनुर्घोरा पापकासिनी तया नस्तन्व सन्तमया गिरिसन्ताभिचागसेः जामि सोङ्गिरिसन्तहस्ते बिवर्षस्तवे शिवाङ्गिरित्रतां गुरुमाहि गुंसेः पुरुषं जगदा शिवेन वचसा गिरिसाक्षवदामसे जधानः सर्वमि जगदक्ष्मगुंसुमनासत् अद्य वोचदधिभक्ता प्रथमो दैव विसर्ग अहिंस सर्वाञ्जम्भयन्त सर्वास्तजातु धान्यः असौ जस्ताम्ररुणत प्रभुः सुमङ्गलः जे चे मागो रुद्राभितो दिशश्रिताः सहस्रशो वैखागो हेडैमहे असौ जो सर्वते नीलग्रीवो विलोहितः उदैनङ्गो बादृशन्न दृशन्न दाहय्यः उदैनं विश्वाभूतानि सदृष्टो मृडयातिनः नमो अस्तु नीलग्रीवाय सहस्राक्षाय बीडुषे अधो जय सुदिस्तवारे सत्वानो हन्तेभ्यो करन्नमः प्रमुञ्च धन्वनस्तु मुभयोरार्तुर्जाम जास्तते हस्तैषवः परार्थ भगवो वभावत तदनुष्टघुंसहस्रास्तते खुदे निसर्ज सल्यानां मुखासिभो नः सुमना भव विजं धनुः कप्रतिनो विशल्यो वाणवागो उत अनिर्सन्न सजे सव आभुरस्य निसङ्गतिः जातेः तिर्मेडुष्टमः सुते बभुवते धनुः तयास्मान् विश्वतस्तुमयक्ष्मया परिभुजा नमस्ते अस्त्वायुधाय नातताय दृष्टवे उभाभ्यामुदते तेन भुबाहुव्यन्तवदन्वने परिते धन्वानु हेत्र्यस्मान् रक्त विश्वादाधौ जगदिस्तवार्यस्मान् निधेहितं सम्भवे नमः। नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिप्रान्तकाय त्रिकाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः। हिरण्यवाहवे सेनान्यदिशाञ्जपतये नमो नमो वृक्षेभ्यो हरिकेशेभ्यः पशूनां पतये नमो नमो शक्विञ्जराय द्विषिमदेवधीनां पतये नमो नमो बभ्लुषाय व्याधिनेनानां पतये नमो नमो हरिकेशायोपविधिने पुष्टानां पतये नमो नमो भवस्येते जगतां पतये नमो नमो रुद्राय तथा विनेक्षत्राणां पतये नमो नमः सुताय हन्त्याय वनानां पतये नमो नमो रोहितास्तपतये वृक्षाणां पतये नमो नमो मन्त्रिणे वाणिजाय कक्षाणां पतये नमो नमो भुवन्तये वारिवस्कृतयोषधीनां पतये नमो नमः उच्चैर्घोषाय क्रन्दे देवदीनां पतये नमः कृतस्नबिताय धावते सत्त्वानां पतये नमः नमः सहमानाय निव्यधिन आव्याधिनीनां पतये नमो नमः ककुबाय निसङ्गिणे स्तेनानां पतये नमो नमो निसङ्गिणः ईशुधिमते तस्कराणां पतये नमो नमो वञ्चते परिवञ्चते स्थायुनां पतये नमो नमो निजैरविपरिचराय रण्यानां पतये नमो नमः श्रीकायभ्यो जिगागुंसद्भ्यमुष्णातां पतये नमो नमो श्रीमद्भ्यो नक्तञ्जरद्भ्यः प्रकृन्तानां पतये नमो नमो स्नेहिडगिरिचराय कुलुञ्चा पतये नमो नमः येषुमद्भ्यो धन्वाभ्यस्तभो नमो नमः आतन्वानेभ्यः प्रतिदधानेभ्यस्तभो नमो नमः आयसद्भ्यो विश्रेजाभ्यस्तभो नमो नमो नमस्याद्भ्यो विद्यद्भ्यस्तभो नमो नमः आसीनेभ्यस्तभो नमः नमो नमः स्वापद्भ्यो जाग्रद्भ्यस्तभो नमो नमस्तिष्ठद्भ्यो धावद्भ्यस्तभो नमो नमः सभाभ्यः सभापतिभ्यस्तभो नमो नमो अश्वेभ्यो अश्वपतिभ्यस्तभो नमः नमः आभ्यादिनीभ्यो विविधन्तिभ्यस्तभो नमो नमः उगणाभ्यस्त्रिहातिभ्यस्तभो नमो नमो ग्रीष्मेभ्यो ग्रीष्मपतिभ्यस्तभो नमो नमो व्रातेभ्यो व्रातपतिभ्यस्तभो नमो नमो गणेभ्यो गणपतिभ्यस्तभो नमो नमो विरूपेभ्यो विश्वरूपेभ्यस्तभो नमो नमो महद्भ्यः चुल्लकेभ्यस्तभो नमो नमो रथेभ्यो रथेभ्यस्तभो नमो नमो रथेभ्यो रथपतिभ्यस्तभो नमो नमः सेनाभ्यः सेनानिभ्यस्तभो नमो नमः क्षत्रिभ्यः संग्रहितृभ्यस्तभो नमो नमो नमस्तक्षभ्यो रथकारेभ्यस्तभो नमो नमः कुलालेभ्यः कर्मारेभ्यस्तभो नमो नमः पुञ्जिष्टेभ्यो निषादेभ्यस्तभो नमो नमः ईशुकृद्भ्यो धन्वायुष्कृद्भ्यस्तभो नमो नमो मृगायुभ्यः स्वानिभ्यस्तभो नमो नमः स्वाभ्यः स्वपतिभ्यस्तभो नमः नमो भवाय च रुद्राय च नमः सर्वाय च पशुपतये च नमो नीलग्रीवाय च सिद्धिकण्ठाय च नमः कप्रदिने च विप्तकेशाय च नमः सहस्राक्षाय च शतधन्वाने च नमो गिरिशयाय च शिपिभिष्टाय च नमो विदुष्टमाय च हुमते च नमो रस्वाय च वामनाय च नमो बृहते च भरेखियसे च नमो वृद्धाय च संवृद्धने च नमो अग्रियाय च प्रथमाय च नमः आसवे चाजिराय च नमः शीघ्रियाय च शिभ्याय च नमः ऊर्म्याय च अवसन्याय च नमः स्रोतस्याय च द्वीप्याय च नमो ज्येष्ठाय च कनिष्ठाय च नमः पूर्वजाय च प्रजाय च नमो मध्यमाय च पगल्भाय च नमो जगन्याय च बुध्याय च नमः शोभ्याय च प्रतिशोध्याय च नमो जाम्याय च क्षेम्याय च नमः ऊर्वज्याय च खल्याय च नमः श्लोक्याय च अवसन्याय च नमः भन्याय च कक्षाय च नमः स्रवाय च प्रतिस्रवाय च नमः आसुसेनाय च सुरथाय च नमः सूराय च अवभेदिने च नमो वर्मिणे च वरुधिने च नमो बिल्मिने च कवचिने च नमः श्रुताय च श्रुतसेनाय च नमो दुन्दुभ्याय च अनन्याय च नमो दृष्टवे च प्रमृषाय च नमो दूताय च प्रहिताय च नमो निसङ्गिणे चेषु धीमते च नमः शिक्षणवे खवे चायुधिने च नमः स्वायुधाय च सुदधन्वाने च नमः श्रुत्याय च पथ्याय च नमः काट्याय च निप्याय च नमः शुद्ध्याय च सरस्याय च नमो नाध्याय च वैसन्ताय च नमः कुप्याय च वाट्याय च नमो वर्ख्याय च वर्ख्याय च नमो मेघ्याय च विद्युत्याय च नमः एघ्रियाय च तप्याय च नमो वात्याय च रेक्मीयाय च नमो वास्तव्याय च वास्तुपाय च नमः सोमाय च रुद्राय च नमस्ताम्राय च रुणाय च नमः संगाय च पशुपतये च नमो उग्राय च भीमाय च नमो अग्रेबधाय च दूरेबधाय च नमो हन्त्रे च हनीयसे च नमो वृक्षेभ्यो हरिकेशेभ्यो नमस्तराय नमः सम्भवे च मयोभवे च नमः शङ्कराय च महेश्वराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च नमस्तीर्थ्याय च कुल्याय च नमः पार्याय च वार्याय च नमः प्रत्रणाय च तरणाय च नमः आतर्याय च लाध्याय च नमः सक्प्याय च फेन्याय च नमः सिकत्याय च प्रवय्याय च नमः ऐरिण्याय च प्रपथ्याय च नमः किगुंशिलाय च क्षणाय च नमः कप्रदिने च पुलस्तये च नमो गोष्ठ्याय च गेहज्याय च नमः स्थल्प्याय च गेहज्याय च नमः काट्याय च गौहरेष्ठाय च नमो हृदज्याय च निवेक्ष्याय च नमः पागुंसभ्याय च रजस्याय च नमः शुष्क्याय च हरित्याय च नमो लोप्याय च लोप्याय च नमः ऊर्म्याय च शूर्व्याय च नमः पर्णाय च पर्णसद्ध्याय च नमो पगुरमाणाय च भिघ्नते च नमः आखिदते च प्रखिदते च नमो बहकिरिके एभ्यो देवाना घुंहृदयेभ्यो नमो विक्षिणत्केभ्यो नमो विच्चुन्नत्केभ्यो नमः आनिर्हतेभ्यो नमः आमिवत्केभ्यः द्रापे अन्धसस्वते दरिद्रनीललोहिता एषाम्बुषाणामे साम्बसोनां भेर्मारोङ्मो येषां किञ्चनामवत् जाते रुद्रशिवा धनुशिवा विश्वाहा वेखजि शिवा ऋतसवेखजितया नो रुद्रम्रे जीवसे इमागो रुद्राय तपसे कप्रदिने क्षयद्विराय प्रभरामये मते जधानः समद्द्विपदे चतुष्पदे विश्वाम्पुष्टाङ्ग्रामे अस्मिन्ननातुरम्म मृडानो रुद्रोतानो मयस्क्रीदीय क्षयद्विराय नमसा विधेमते यच्छं च योश्च मनुराज एपिता तदस्यामत भरुद्रप्रणितौ मानो महन्तमुतमानो अर्भकं मानोक्षन्तमुतमानोक्षितं मानो वदेहि वितराम्बोतमातरं प्रिया मानस्तनो स्वरुद्ररीरिषः मानस्तोकेतने मान आयुषि मानो गोषुमानो अस्य सुरेरिषः वीरान्मानो रुद्रभामितो बधिर्ह विस्मन्तो नमसा विधेमते आरात्रे घोद्न उत पुरुषाज्ञे क्षयद्विराय सोम नमसे स्मेते अस्तु रक्षा जनो अदे च देव ब्रूह्यद्या च न शर्म यच्च द्विर्बः स्तो हि श्रुतं गर्तसदं योबानं मृगन्न भीममुपहन्नुमुग्रं मृडाजरित्रे रुद्र स्तवानो अन्यन्ते अस्मन्निवपन्तु सेना परिणो रुद्रसहेतिर्वृणक्तु परिद्वेह सदुर्मतिरधायोः अवस्थिरामगवध्यास्तु न स्वबिडुस्तोकायतन दनयाय मृडाय मीडुष्टा शिवतमा शिवो न सुमना भव परमे वृक्ष आयुधन्निधाय कृतिम्बसान आचर पिनाकं विप्रदागहे भीकिरि द्रविलोहित नमस्ते अस्तु भगवः जाते सहस्रगुहेतयोन्यमस्मन्निवपन्तु ता सहस्राणि सहस्रधा बाहुवोस्तव हेतयः तासामिशानो भगवः पराजिना मुखाकृते सहस्राणि सहस्रसोजे रुद्र अभिभूम्यां तेघागुं सहस्रयोजने वदन्वानि तन्मसे अस्मिन् महत्तर्णवेऽन्तरिक्षे भवादे नीलग्रीवाः सिद्धिकण्ठाः सर्वादः चमचराः नीलग्रीवाः सिद्धिकण्ठा दिवगुं रुद्रा उपसृताः जैर्वृक्षेषु सस्पिञ्जरा नीलग्रीवाभिलोहिताः जे भूतानामधिपतयो विशिखासः कप्रतिनः जे अन्येषु विविधन्ति पात्रेषु पिबतो जनान् जे पथाम्बधिरक्ष एलवृद्धायुर्जोद जे तीर्थानि प्रचारन्ति श्रीकावन्तो निखङ्गिणः ज एतावान्त सबोया गुंसस्तति स्वरुद्राभितस्तिरे तेसा गुंसहस्रो जनिबदन्वानि तन्मसे नमो रुद्रेभ्यो जय पृथिव्यां जयन्तरिक्ष जय देवी जय सामन्नं वातो वरसमी सबन्तेभ्यो दश प्राचीर दश दक्षिणा दश प्रतिचेदशो धीचेदशो ध्वास्तेभ्यो नमस्ते नो मृडयन्तु तेजं दुह्मो यस्य नो द्वेष्टितं भोजाज्मि ददामि त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव वन्दनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् जो रुद्रो अग्नौ जो अप्सु य ओषधीषु जो रुद्रा विश्वाभुवना बिभेष तस्मै रुद्राय नमो अस्तु तमुष्टु यस्वेषु धन्वायो विश्वश्चायति वेशजस्य यच्छ आमये सौ मनसाय रुद्रं नमोभिर्देवमसुरं दुवस्य अयं मे हस्तो भगवान् अयं मे भगवत्तरः अयं मे विश्वाभेषजो यगुंसिभाभिमर्शनः जेते सहस्रमयुतं वासा मृत्युमर्त्याय हन्तवे तान् यज्ञस्य मायया सर्वान् भजामहे मृतवे स्वाहा ओम नमो भगवते रुद्राय विष्णवे मृत्युर्मे प्राहि प्राणानं ग्रन्थिरसि रुद्रो मा विशान्तक तेनानेनाप्यस्व भगवते रुद्राय विष्णवे मृत्युर्मे पाहि सदाशिव ओम शांति 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 ओम सुशांतिर्भवतु ओम निधनपतये नमः निधनपतान्तिकाय नमः उर्दाय नमः उर्दलिंगाय नमः हिरण्याय नमः हिरण्यलिंगाय नमः सुवर्णाय नमः सुवर्णलिंगाय नमः दिव्याय नमः दिव्यलिंगाय नमः भवाय नमः भवलिंगाय नमः सर्वाय नमः सर्वलिंगाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवलिंगाय नमः ज्वालाय नमः ज्वललिंगाय नमः आत्माय नमः आत्मलिंगाय नमः परमाय नमः परमलिंगाय नमः एतस्वमस्य सूर्यस्य सर्वलिंगगुं स्थापयति पाणिमन्त्रं पवित्रं सद्यो जातं प्रपद्यामि सद्यो जाता वै नमो नमः भवे भवेनाति भवे भवस्व मां भवोद्भवाय नमः वामदेवाय नमो ज्येष्ठाय नमः श्रेष्ठाय नमो रुद्राय नमः कालाय नमः कलविकरणाय नमो बलविकरणाय नमो बलाय नमो बलप्रथमनाय नमः स्वार्वभूतदमनाय नमो मनोन्मनाय नमः ओम अघोरेभ्यो दघोरेभ्यो घोरघोरधरेभ्यः सर्वेभ्यः सर्वेभ्यो नमस्ते अस्तु रुद्ररूपेभ्यः ओम तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे महादेवाय धीमहि तन्नो रुद्र प्रचोदयात् धिपति ब्रह्मणो धिपति ब्रह्मा शिवो मे अस्तु सदा शिवो नमो ओम नमः शिवाय 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 हिरण्यवर्णाय हिरण्यरूपाय हिरण्यपतये अंबिकापतये उमापतये पशुपतये नमो नमः बोलिए शंकर भगवान की जय।
बोले पवन सुत हनुमान की, सिया भज रामचंद्र की जय। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। ओम हम हनुमते नमः। ओम हम हनुमते नमः। ओम हम हनुमते नमः। प्रणवं पवन कुमार, खलबन पावक ज्ञान घन, जासु हृदयागार, बसहु राम सरचाप घन। ओम हम हनुमते नमः। ध्यानं समर्पयामि नमः। अतुलित बलधामं स्वर्णशैलाबदेहं, धनुजवन कृशानुं ज्ञानिनामृगगण्यं, सकलगुणनिधानं वानराणामधीशं, रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातं नमामि। ओम हम हनुमते नमः। आवाहनं समर्पयामि। ओम उल्लंघ सिंधो सलिलं सलीलं, यशोकवहनिर्जनकात्मजाय, आदाय तेनैव ददाहि लंका, नमामि तं प्राञ्जनमञ्जनेयम्। ओम हम हनुमते नमः। ध्यायामि आवाहयामि, आसनं समर्पयामि। पादयोः पादयामि नमः। ओम अर्घयोः अर्घयामि नमः। ओम मुखे आचमनं समर्पयामि नमः। ओम सर्वा समर्पयामि नमः। ओम हम हनुमते नमः। पन्नजी, ओम हम हनुमते नमः।
सहस्रोदश सरस्वती पंचदासो देशे भवत्सरित, पंचामृतमयानितं पयोदधिकृतं मधु, शर्करासमायुक्तं स्नानार्थं प्रतिगृहताम्। हरिः ओम। ओम सहस्रशीर्षा पुरुषः, सहस्राक्ष सहस्रपाद, सभूमिघुं सर्वदा स्मृत्वादतिष्ठदशाङ्गुलं, पुरुष एवेदगुं सर्वं यद्भूतं यच्च वाभ्यम्, उतामृतदस्वेशानो यदैन्येनातिरोहति, एतावान् समयमातो जायां स पुरुषः, पादौ स विश्वभूतानि त्रिपादशामृतं दिवि, त्रिपादुरुदौदयद्पुरुषः, पादोसेहा भवत् पुनः, ततो विख्वां विक्रमशासनानशने अवि, ततो विराडजायत विराजो अधिपुरुषः, स जातो अतिरिजतपश्चात् भूमिमथो पुरः, तस्माद्धिजना सर्वभूतः संभृतं ऋषराज्यं, पशुंस्तास्क्रीवायभ्यानारण्या ग्राम्या सजे, तस्माद्धिजना सर्वभूतरिचः, सामानि जज्ञिरे छन्दागुंसि जज्ञिरे, तस्मादजायत, तस्मादस्वा अजायन्त जे केचौ भयादतः, गावो हजज्ञिरे, तस्मादस्माज्जाता अजावयः, तं यज्ञं वरैकि प्रोक्षन् पुरुषं जातमग्रतः, तेन देवा अयजन्त साध्यारिखयस्तजे, यत्पुरुषं दददुः गतिदाभ्यकल्पयन्, मुखाङ्गिमस्यासित् किं बाहु किमौरोपादा उचेद, ब्राह्मणोस्य मुखमासीद्बाहुरायण्यः कृतः, ऊरु तदसजद्वैसः पद्यागुं शूद्रो अजायत, चन्द्रमा मनसो जातक्षुजोः सूर्यो अजायत, श्रोत्राद्वायुश्च प्राणस्य मुखादग्निरजायत, नाभ्या आसीदन्तरिक्षगुं शेष्णुर्द्यौः समवर्तत, पद्भ्याम्भो मृतिसः श्रोत्रान् तथा लोकाम् अकल्पयन्न, यत्पुरुषेण विघादेवायनमतन्वत, वसन्तो सासीदाजङ्ग्रीक्ष्मैद्मः शरद्वभिः, सप्ताशासन् परिदयस्त्रिः, सप्तसमिदः कृताः देवा यदग्नन् धन्वान्, अवज्ञन् पुरुषं वसोम, जज्ञेन यजनमयजन्त देवास्तानि धर्माणि प्रथमान्यासन्न तेहनाकं महिमानः सचन्त यत्र पूर्वे साध्याः सन्ति देवाः अद्यः समृद्धः वृद्धिभ्यैरसा च विश्रकर्मणा समवर्तताग्रे तस्य दुष्टा विदधद्रूपमेति तन्मर्तस्य देवतमजानमग्रे वेदाहमेदं पुरुषं महान्तमादित्यवर्णं तमसः वरस्तात् तमेव विदित्वा मृत्युमेति नान्यः पन्था विद्यते अनाय प्रजापतिस्तरति गर्भे अन्तर्जायमानो बहुधा विजायते तस्य योनिं परिपश्यन्ति धीरास्तस्मिन् हतस्तुर्भुवनानि विश्वा यो देवेभ्यादपति जो देवानां पुरोहितः पूर्वो जो देवेभ्यो जातो नमो रुचाय ब्राह्मणे रुचं ब्रह्मं जनयन्तु देवा अग्रे तदब्रुवन्न जस्तेवं ब्राह्मणो विद्यादस्य देवा सन्नवसे श्रेष्ठते लक्ष्मीश्च पत्न्या बहोरात्रे पार्श्वे नक्षत्राणि रूपमस्मिनो व्याप्तं श्नान्यखाण मुम्बैखाण सर्वलोकं वैखाण नमोऽस्तु नन्ताय सहस्रमूर्तये सहस्रपादासि शिरौरुबाहवे सहस्रनाम्ने पुरुषाय शाश्वते सहस्रकोटियुगधारिणे नमः। ओम हिरण्यवर्णां हरिणीं सुवर्णरजस्रजां चन्द्रां हिरण्मयलक्ष्मीजातिवेदो मावा तामावह जातवेदो लक्ष्मीमनपगामिनीं यस्यां हिरण्यविन्देयं गामस्सम्पुरुषानहम् अश्वपूर्वां रथमध्यां हस्तिनादप्रबोधिनीं श्रियं देवीं पोये श्रीमादेवीस्तां कांसोस्मदां हिरण्यप्राकारमार्धं ज्वलन्तीं तृप्तां तर्पयन्तीं पद्मे स्थितां पद्मवर्णां तामियोपवये श्रियं चन्द्रां प्रभासां ससा ज्वलन्तीं श्रियं लोके देवजुष्टामधारं तां पद्मिनीं शरणमहं प्रपद्ये अलक्ष्मीर्मेण सन्तां तं वृणे आदित्यवर्णे तपसोदिजातो वनस्पतिस्थौ वृक्षोदविल्लव तस्य बलानि तपसा नुदन्तु मायन्तराय स्तवाय अलक्ष्मी उपैतु मां देवसखा कृतिस्तमणिना सह प्रादुर्भूतोऽस्मि राष्ट्रेऽस्मिन् कीर्तिमृत्युं ददातु मे सुप्तिपासमलां ज्येष्ठां लक्ष्मीना सनाम्यहम् अबोधि समृद्धिं च सर्वां निर्गुणमे गृहात् गन्धद्वारां दुर्दासां नित्यपुष्टां गरीषिणीं ईश्वरीं सर्वभूतानां दामियोपभये श्रियां मनसा कामाकुतिं वात्सत्यमसेमहे पशूनां रूपमन्यस मयि श्रीश्रयतां यसा कर्दमेन प्रजाभूता मयि सम्भव कर्दमा श्रियं वासे मे कुले मातरं वधमानिले आपसृजन्तु निष्धानि चिक्लितवशमे गृहे नीचदेवी मातरं श्रियं वासे मे कुले आर्दां पुष्करिणीं पुष्टिं पिङ्गलां पद्मालिनीं चन्द्रामिरणमय लक्ष्मी जातवेदो मावा आर्दाय करणीयष्टिं सुवर्णां मालिनीं सूर्यामिरणमय लक्ष्मी जातवेदो मावा तामावह जातवेदो लक्ष्मीमनपगामिनीं यस्यां हिरण्यं प्रभुतं गावदस्व सन्विन्देयं पुरुषानहं यशुचिप्रेतो भूत्वा जुहुदाय मन्वहं श्रियं पञ्चदशर्चं च श्रीकामं सततं जपे पद्मानने पद्मौरु पद्माक्षि पद्मसम्भवे तन्मे वचसु पद्माक्षियेन सौख्यलवाम्यहम् अश्वदायि गोदायि धनदायि महाधने धनमे स्थां देवीं सर्वकामस्तदेहि मे पुत्रपौत्रधनं धान्यं हस्तस्य दिगवीरथां प्रजानां भवति माता युष्मन्यो करोतु मां धनमग्निर्धनं वायु धनसूर्यधनं वसु धनमिन्द्रो बृहस्पतिर्वरुणधनमस्मिनो वैनतेय समं पिब समं पिबन्तु वृत्रः सोमं सुभामति भवन्ति कृतपुण्यानां भक्तानां श्रीसूक्तं जपे सरसीजनिलये सरोजहस्ते धवलतरां सुखगन्धर्वमाल्यशोभे भगवती हरिवल्लभे मनोज्ञे ध्रुवनभूतिकरि प्रसिद्धमयहं विष्णुपत्नीं क्षमां देवीं तन्नो लक्ष्मी प्रचोदयात् पद्मानने पद्ममिनी पद्मपत्रे पद्मप्रिये पद्मदलाय दाक्षे विश्वप्रिय विश्वमनोनुकूले त्वत्पादपद्मै सन्निधस्तौ आनन्दकर्दमा श्रीदा चिक्लितविश्रुता ऋषय श्रियपुत्रा सश्रीदेवी देवता श्रिया श्रीवत्समायुष्यमारोग्यमाविदा चौमानं मय्यते धान्यं धनं पशुं बहुशान्तिलाभं बहुभक्तिलाभं बहुलक्ष्मी भयशोकमनस्तापा नश्यन्तु मम सर्वदा ततस्तविर्भो साक्षात् श्रीरमा भगवत्परा रञ्जयन्ति दिशकान्त्यात् विद्युत्सौदामणि यथा ॐ हं हनुमते रुद्रात्मकाय फट् स्वाहा ॐ हं हनुमते रुद्रात्मकाय फट् स्वाहा ॐ हं हनुमते रुद्रात्मकाय फट् स्वाहा ॐ हं हनुमते रुद्रात्मकाय ॐ हं हनुमते रुद्रात्मकाय फट् स्वाहा ॐ रुद्रात्मकाय फट् स्वाहा चंदनानुलेपनम् ॐ द्वाङ्गन्धर्वाखनस्तामिन्द्रस्ता बृहस्पतिः त्वामोखधे सोमराजविद्वानक्ष्मादमुच्यत श्रीखण्डं चन्दनं दिभ्यं गन्धाढ्यं सुमनोहरां विलेपनं सुराश्रेष्ठां
बोले पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। ओ if you can come over here as much as possible. You get chair and so on here. We are using this side. Most of the year we use that over, so we have to balance things out, you know, concrete and things. बोले पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम श्री रामाय रामभद्राय रामचंद्राय वेधसे से रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताय पतये नमः। श्री राम राम रघुनंदन राम राम, श्री राम राम भरताग्रज राम राम, श्री राम राम रणकर कश राम राम, श्री राम राम शरणं भाव राम धाम। श्री रामचंद्र चरणों मनसा स्मरामि, श्री रामचंद्र चरणों वचसा गृह्णामि, श्री रामचंद्र चरणों शिरसा नमामि, श्री रामचंद्र चरणों शरणं प्रपद्ये। श्री रामचंद्र कृपालु भज मन, हरण भव भय दारुणं, नव कंज लोचन कंज मुख कर, कंज पद कंजारुणं। श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम, कंदर्प अगणित अमित छवि नव नीर नीरज सुंदर, पद पीत मानहु करित रुचि शुचि, नौमि जनक सुतावरं। श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम, भजु दीन बंधु दिनेश दानव, दैत्य वंशनी कंदना, रघुनंद आनंद कंद घोषण, छंद दशरथ नंदनम। श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम। सिर मुकुट कुंडल तिलक चारु, उधार अंग विभूषणं, आजानु भुज सर चाप धर, संग्राम जित कर दूषणं। श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम, इति वदति तुलसीदास शंकर, शेष मुनिवन रंजना, मम हृदय कंज निवास कुरु कामादि हलदल गंजनम। श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम। नीलम भुज श्यामल कोमलांगम, सीता समारूपितु वामभागम्, पानो महसायकचारुचापम्, नमामि रामं रघुवंशनाथम्। बोले सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की। This is our Tuesday usual warm-up, our bhajans and chants that we do. Now we will chant the Sankat Mochan Hanuman Ashtakam. Sankat, as all of you know, means troubles, trials, tribulations. There is no one who is ever short of those things in life. You will hear in today's Katha, Shivji telling a beautiful girl by the name of Tulsi that in life they will never be short of pleasure and pain. They'll never be a short of pleasure and pain. Shivji Bhagwan will tell her that today. But what is important is how we are built, how we've built ourselves to manage pleasures and pain. To some, pleasure is a pain, and for some, pain becomes a pleasure. So let us chant Sankat Mochan Hanuman Ashtakam. When I chant this on Tuesdays, I always reflect on Hanumanji in the beautiful Tulsi temple in Varanasi, Sankat Mochan Hanuman temple, where the Lord is Swayambhu Hanuman. He's not carved, is Swayambhu Hanuman, just like he appeared before Tulsi Ji. Exactly that stone they placed there, 2 eyes and a mouth, and that is how he appeared. So together we chant Bhagwan Shri Hanumanji's Sankat Mochan Hanuman Ashtakam and get his blessings on all of us. Bole Pavan Sudha Hanuman ki, Siya Bhaj Ramachandra ki. बाल समय रवि भक्ष लियो तब दीन लोक भयो अंधियारो ताहि सो त्रास भयो जग को यह संकट काहू सो जात न तारो देवन यानी करी बिनती तब चार दियो रवि कष्ट निवारो को नहीं जानत है जग में कपि संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो बाली की त्रास कभी बस गिरी जात महाप्रभु पंथ निहारो चौकी महामुनि साथ दियो तब चाहिए तोर विचार विचारो कैद्विज रूप लिवाए महाप्रभु जो तुम दास के शोक निवारो को नहीं जानत है जग में कपि संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो। जय श्री राम। अंगद के संग लेन गए सिया खोज कपीश गैन उचारो जीवत न बची हो हम सोचो बिना सुधी लाई इहा बगदारो फेरी थके तत सिंधु सबे तब लाई सिया सुधी प्राण उबारो को नहीं जानत है जग में कपि जय श्री राम। रावण त्रास देई सिय को सब राक्षस सो निवारो ताहि समय हनुमान महाप्रभु जाए महारजनी जय मारो चाहत सिया शोक सो आगी सो दे प्रभु मुद्रिका शोक निवारो को नहीं जानत है जग में कपि, संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो,
संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो।
जय श्री राम। बाण लाग्यो और लक्ष्मण के तब प्राण तजे सुत रावण
मारो,
लय गृह वैद्य सुषेण समेत तबै गिरि द्रोण सुवीर
उपारो।
आनी सजीवन हाथ दई तब लक्ष्मण के तुम प्राण उबारो। को नहीं जानत है जग में कपि, संकट मोचन
नाम तिहारो, संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो।
रावण जुत अजान कियो तब नाग की फांस सब सिर
धारो,
श्री रघुनाथ समेत सबे दल मोह भयो यह संकट
भारो।
आनी खगेश तबे हनुमान जु बंधन काटी जो त्रास निवारो। को नहीं जानत है जग में कपि, संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो, संकट
मोचन नाम तिहारो।
जय श्री राम। बंधु समेत जब यही रावण लय रघुनाथ पताल
सिधारो,
देव ही पूजी भली विधि सोबरी देहु सब मिली मंत्र
विचारो।
जाए सहाय भयो तब ही अहि रावण सैन्य समेत संहारो। को नहीं जानत है जग में कपि,
संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो, संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो।
राज किए पर देवन के तुम वीर महाप्रभु देख विचारो।
कौन सो संकट मोरे गरीब को, जो तुम से नहीं जाते हैं तारो।
बेगी हरो हनुमान महाप्रभु जो कछु संकट होए हमारो। को नहीं जानत है जग में कपि, संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो, संकट
मोचन नाम तिहारो।
ओ नाम तिहारो, नाम तिहारो,
नाम तिहारो, नाम तिहारो।
नाम तिहारो, नाम तिहारो,
नाम तिहारो, नाम तिहारो।
बोलो संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो, संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो, संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो, संकट मोचन
नाम तिहारो।
लाल देह लाली लसे अरुधर लाल लंगूर, वज्र देह दानो दलन। जय 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 कपिसूर, पवन सुत हनुमान की। बोले बजरंगबली भगवान की, सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। Now we will have the darshan of Bhagwan Shivji, after which we'll come back and we'll do Hanumanji Chalisa and a little bit Shiv Puran. This today being the second day and it's a Tuesday, how appropriate it is to do the Katha of Bhagavati Tulsi Devi, because Tulsi is Vishnu Priya, Tulsi is Hanuman Priya, and most people say Tulsi is not good for Shivji. So we'll discuss all that today, how important Tulsi is. Can you offer Tulsi to Shivji or not? And if you can, when, why not, all that, we'll talk about that today. So it's a very appropriate day, the second day of Shraavan, and it's a Tuesday as well. Bole Shankar Bhagwan ki Jai. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya,
Om Namah Shivaya, Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya.
Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya.
Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya.
Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya.
Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya.
Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya.
Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya. Rameshwaraya, Shiv Rameshwaraya, Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya. Rameshwaraya, Shiv Rameshwaraya, Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya. Jatadhara, Shiv Jatadhara, Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya. Jatadhara, Shiv Jatadhara, Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya. योगेश्वरा शिव योगेश्वरा हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय
हर हर भोले नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय
नमः शिवाय हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय
ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हर हर भोले नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय
नमः शिवाय हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय
जतातवी गलज्ज्वल प्रभाः पावितस्थले जतातवी गलज्ज्वल प्रभाः पावितस्थले गले वलं विलम्बितं भुजङ्गतुङ्गमालिका दमाल 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 निदादमाल दमर्वयं चकार चन्द्रताण्डवं तनोतु न शिवा शिवं तनोतु न शिवा शिवं तनोतु न शिवा शिवम् ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय विश्वेश्वं माधवं धुन्दिं दन्दपाणिं च भैरवं वन्दे काशीं गुह्यां गङ्गा भवानी मणिकर्णिका आत्मा त्वं गिरिजामती सहचर प्राणशरीरं गृहं पूजा ते विषयोपभोगर्चन निद्रा समाधिस्थितिं संचार पदयो प्रदक्षिण विधि स्तोत्राणि सर्वगिरं यद्यत् कर्म करोमि तत्तदखिलं शम्भो तवाराधनम् करचरणकृतं वा कायजं कर्मजं वा श्रवणनयनजं वा मानसं वा पराधं विहितम् अविहितं वा सर्वमेतत्क्षमस्व जय जय करुणाब्धे श्री महादेव शंभो प्रेम से बोलो श्री उमापति महादेव की नमः पार्वती पतये हर 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 महादेव शंभो bring your flowers over here शंकरं संप्रदं सज्जनानन्दनं शैलकन्यावरं आशुतोषं धरं बालचन्द्रं हरं शैलकन्यावरं परमरम्यम् दशरथाय विद्महे सीतावल्लभाय धीमहि तन्नो राम प्रचोदयात्। Please be seated, everyone. श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मन मुकुर सुधार बरनो रघुबर बिमल जसु जोदायक फलचारि बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरो पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेश विकार हरहु कलेश विकार. Klesh means sin, problems, challenges. We will never be short of those. Harho kalesha vikar. He will vanish it all for us, or give us the ability to vanish those things from our lives. And but we have to give our lives to Him, give ourselves to Him. And when we give ourselves to Him, He makes us strong as the rocks. So when we meet another rock, we will not be afraid of anything. To Hanumanji Maharaj we bow and seek his blessings today. Jai Hanuman Gyan Gun Sagar Jai Kapish Tinu Lok Ujagar Ram Dut
Aturit Balhama Anjani Pura Pavan Surinama
Mahabir Vikram Bajrangi
कुमत निवार सुमति के संगी
शंकर स्वयं के
आज सुवेशा
कानन कुंडल कुंचित केशा हाथ भद्र और ध्वजा विराजे
आने मूंद जनेऊ
जय श्री राम शंकर सुवन केसरी तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर
राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित सुनिबे को रसिया
राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सिया विगत रूप धरि अंत जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे रामचंद्र के काज सवारे लाए सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुवीर हर्ष उर लाए रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत पढ़ाई तुम मम प्रिया भरत संभाई सहस बदन
तुम्हारो यश गावे अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे
सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा
नारद सारद सहित अहिसा
यम कुबेर दिगपाल जहाते कवि कोविद कही
सभी कहागे
तुम उपकार सुग्रीव ही कीन्हा राम मिलाए राज पर दीन्हा तुम्हारो मंत्र विभीषण माना
लंकेश्वर भय सब जय जाना
युग सहस्र योजन पर भानु
लीलोताहि मधुर जानु
प्रभु
मुद्रिका मेरी मुख माही जल दिलांगे के अज
सम अनुग्रह तुम्हारे थे
राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे, होत न त्यागते सारे।
सब सुख लहे तुम्हारी शरणा,
तुम रक्षक काहू को धरना। आपने
आपन तेज सम्हारो आपे,
तीनों लोक हाथ के काबे।
भूत पिशाच
निकट नहीं आवे,
महावीर जब नाम सुनावे,
नासे रोग हरे सब पीरा। जपत
जय श्री राम।
मन वीरा, संकट से हनुमान छुड़ावे। मन क्रम वचन ज्ञान जो लावे,
सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा, तिनके काज सकल
तुम साजा।
और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे, तासु अमित जीवन फल पावे। चारों युग
परताप तुम्हारा, है परसिद्धि जगत उजियारा। साधु संत के तुम रखवारे, असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे। अष्ट सिद्धि नव निधि के दाता, असवर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा,
सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। तुम्हारे
भजन राम को भावे,
जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे। अंत काल
रघुवर पुर जाई, जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई।
और
देवता चित्त न धरहि, हनुमत से ही सर्व सुख करहि।
संकट कटे मीटे सब पीरा, जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा। जय जय जय
हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई। जो शत बार पाठ कर कोई, जो कहि बंदी महासुख होई। जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा, होई सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा। तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा,
की जय नाथ हृदय महाधेरा। की जय नाथ हृदय महदेरा। पवन तनय संकट हरण, मंगल मूर्ति रूप। राम लखन सीता सहित, हृदय में बसहूँ सुरभूप। बोले पवन सुत हनुमान की, सिया भज रामचंद्र की। In the Hanumanji Chalisa, we say Ashta Siddhi Navanidhi ke Data. Data means the giver. You can only give what you have. I think all of us know that. You can only give what you have. And Hanumanji is Ashta Siddhi Navanidhi ke Data, which means he's the giver of Ashta Siddhi, which are 8 blessings, 8 phenomenal blessings. Ashta Siddhi and Navanidhi means the 9 types of riches. Imagine someone like Hanumanji who wears, a langot is a rich person. But that richness is beyond our thinking. He gives us Ashtasiddhi as well. Ashtasiddhi, the 8 qualities that are beyond the human thinking. What are they? The first is called Anima Siddhi. The ability to reduce your physical body to the size of an atom. The smallest particle that exists, that which you cannot see but exists. Hanumanji can reduce himself to that small particle. You all know the story when he reduced himself and defeated Ma Surasa, entered her mouth and come out back. That is Anima Siddhi, that is his blessing. Why would you want to be blessed with that ability? To reduce yourself as small as the smallest particle. Right? Well, I would like some of that blessing, to reduce at least some of my size, you know, to become a little smaller in size, but not that small. Anima Siddhi, he could become so small. And anima means sometimes you have to disappear while you are here. Anima, it means you have to just disappear while you're here. There's nothing wrong in disappearing from, you know, the world for a little bit in terms of all the hustle and bustle that we have. Mahima Siddhi, Mahima means to expand the body to the largest size. What is that in Hanumanji Chalisa? Bhima Roop Dhari. Everybody? Bhima Roop Dhari Asura Samhare Ram Chandra Ke Kaj Savare. When it is time to destroy, when it's time to fight your enemies, means the internal ones, you must become Mahima, Bhima Roop. Whenever he wants to fight the bad guys, he becomes large as the sun. And remember what happened when he met Mother Sita? He wanted to cheer her up. And Mother Sita, you know, was not laughing. Hanumanji says, Ma, koi baat nahi, look at me. Ma Sita looked at him. He says, you see how big I am? He says, Mother Sita said, yes. He said, Ma, look. And he become tall as a building. Ma Sita started to clap her hand. And he look at my son. He said, Mata, are you happy? He says, yes. Hanumanji become big again. And so Mata Sita was clapping her hand like a little child until he became big and tall. His head went to the skies. And she says, look at my son, how big he has grown. But son, please come back to the size where I can talk to you. And he became small again. That is called Mahima Siddhi. Garima Siddhi means to become heavy in weight, the third quality of Hanumanji. He can become heavy, immovable. There are times in life when we have to plant our feet on the ground and stand for what we believe in, if it's a good belief. There are times when we have to stand up for the truth. All the time you must stand up for the truth. Stand up for your beliefs, stand up for your dharma. Do not waver, because when we waver, our dharma will fall. That's Garima Siddhi, to become heavy in weight. And so, there's the next one, Laghima Siddhi. Laghima Siddhi comes from the word Laghu, which means light. He can become as heavy, but we must be able to become light as well. Sometimes we are fetching too many mountains on our shoulders. Sometimes we are fetching too many mountains on our head. Sometimes we are fetching too much mountains and our neck is expanding. We must lighten up, Laghima Siddhi. Then the fifth quality, Prapti, the ability to acquire anything, anywhere. Prapti means, you know, wherever you go, you can acquire something. It doesn't matter what it is. Then the sixth quality of Ashtasiddhi is called Prakamya, the ability to obtain anything desired, that is to realize one's dream. The seventh quality of the Ashtasiddhi is called Ishitwaha, which means the power of absolute lordship, the power to govern. When you see Hanumanji is among everybody, you know, he's not taking instructions from the demons. He's governing his demons. Everybody in our life, if we haven't as yet, we will have demons. And demons are not those who we think they are as a matter of a person or anything. Demons are right inside of us. Our weaknesses, you know, Kama, Krodha, Madalob, those are our demons. But we must be the God. We must, you know, progress in life and suppress them. And last is Vashitvaha, the ability to have everything under control, everything under control. And sometimes people ask you, is everything under control? Hanumanji, this doesn't mean that you're going to not come up, face challenges in life, because he faced all the challenges. But Vishitva means when they come up, you're going to take time and manage them. And so this is about the physical manifestation, made up of the 5 elements, have the body under control, the mind under control, and everything around you under control. This is why we call Hanumanji Ashta Siddhi. And he can bless you with this because he has them. He has these Siddhis. So when we pray to him, we must, of course, give ourselves in totality to him. You know, there is a saint of one of the greatest saints on this earth. He's from Chitrakoot. And he said that there is a misprint in the Hanumanji Chalisa. Several misprint actually in the Hanumanji Chalisa. And this has come out in the last couple of years. What he says everybody is saying Shankara Suvan Kesari Nandan. Shankara Suvan Kesari Nandan. So everybody started to say, what is he saying? Chitrakoot ke Swami, he's blind. You know him from Chitrakoot? What's his name? Naam kya hai unka? He's blind. The kings of kings, he was at the Ambani wedding, by the way. And the wealthiest man went and bowed to a blind Swami. Well, who was not at the Ambani wedding? Right? A Canadian boy got $30 million to sing $10 million to sing for 30 minutes. $10 million to sing for 30 minutes at the Ambani wedding. And what you had to watch, he wore a slingit. You know what a slingit is? A vest. And his underwear was exposed purposely. $10 million. So when you divided $10 million into 30 minutes, that's $333,000 per minute. Who worked that a year? Which average household income is $333,000 a year? So every minute he was paid $333,000. Anyways, and they say that the $10 million is equivalent to a coffee for the Ambanis. That is their worth. $10 million is like a coffee. So I was telling the Pandits last night, I said, if I go to the Ambani, I will ask for a latte. Because if $10 million is worth of a coffee, I will ask for a latte. You might get 30 million. Yep. That's Swami. He says that it's not Shankar Suvan Kesari Nandan. It is Shankar Swayam Kesari Nandan. So we are discovering this now. So everybody feel like dance, like what is going on? So Shankar Suvan Kesari Nandan means Hanumanji is Shankar Suvan. Suvan means the sun. Shankar Suvan Kesari Nandan. It means Hanumanji is the son of Shiva. But Hanumanji is not the son of Shiva. Hanumanji is Shivji. So what is the right thing? Shankar Swayam Kesari Nandan. He is the form of Shivji himself. And so that is quite alarming for everybody, because since I was a little child, we were saying Sankara Suvan Kesari Nandan. Teja Pratapa Mahajagavandan. So the other day I wrote on something on Hanumanji and I said Shankara Swayam Kesari Nandan, and I wrote something, oh boy. I got so many messages, Panditji, wrong. I said, I'm just teasing y'all, and here's what the Swami says. But this is Hanumanji. When you are Mangal Murti, when he is the walking, living form of devotion, that is what you need to pray to him. So Shankara Swayam Kesari Nandan, Shankara Suvan Kesari Nandan, it doesn't mean you're wrong all your life. It means that we have tremendous love for Hanumanji Maharaj. Bole Pawan Sutta Hanuman ki Jai. It is so nice to see all of you today. I want to do a very beautiful Katha because it's Tuesday. And today, however, I want to wish our little girl, Shania Bipta, happy 7th birthday. Please give a big hand for her. I remember Shania because when there was COVID, we used to have requests from this family, the Bipta family, quite a bit. And we celebrated times with her as well. So today the family is giving thanks to Bhagwan Shivji and wishing Shania Bipta happy 7th birthday. May you always be blessed with good health, happiness and prosperity. From Dad Wadikar, Mom Kavita, and brothers Sean and Stefan. Stay blessed always. Happy birthday to you. And I hope and pray that Hanumanji will continue to give you strength and grow big girl one day, just like Hanumanji. Happy birthday. God bless you always. And if anybody, of course, is celebrating anything, you want to do puja or anniversaries or whatever, we have a whole month plus here. So please don't be afraid. Reach out to us and we will be able to pray with you. Let us do Adhun to Bhagwan Shankar. Afterwards, we'll do a very beautiful katha of this Tulsi Devi. What does she mean to us? Can we offer her? Who do we offer her to? And all this kind of thing. We'll talk about that today. Bole Shankar Bhagavan ki Jai. Umapati Mahadev ki. Nama Parvati Pataye. Har 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 Mahadev. Jai Shankar Bhole. Who doesn't know this song? Jai Shankar Bhole. Jai Shankar Bhole. Jai Shiva Shankar, Jai Shiva Shankar, Jai Shankar Bhole. Sab devon mein dev nirale, Jai Bam Bam Bhole. Hey, Jai Shiva Shankar,
Jai Shiva Shankar, Jai Shankar Bhole. Sab devon mein dev nirale, Jai Bam Bam Bhole.
Oh, Jai Bam Bam Bhole, Jai Bam Bam Bhole. Jai Bam Bam Bhole, Jai Bam Bam Bhole. Jai Shiva Shankar, Jai Shiva Shankar, Jai Shankar Bhole. Sab devon mein dev nirale, Jai Bam Bam Bhole. Bam Bhole, Jai Shiva Shankar, Jai Shiva Shankar,
Jai Shankar Bhole. Sab devon mein dev nirale, Jai Bam Bam Bhole.
महादेव तुमने ही तो सब देवों का संताप हरा। सागर मंथन में निकला विष, तूने अपने कंठ हरा। महादेव तुमने ही तो सब देवों का संताप हरा। सागर मंथन में निकला विष, तूने अपने कंठ हरा। इसीलिए हर प्राणी तुझको नीलकंठ भोले। सब देवों ने देव निराले, जय बम बम भोले बम भोले। सब देवों ने
जय बम बम भोले।
तेरे अनेकों बाबा तेरे महिमा न्यारे, तेरे भेद अनोखे सबसे क्या जाने संसारे। तेरे नाम अनेकों बाबा तेरे महिमा न्यारे, तेरे भेद अनोखे सबसे क्या जाने संसारे। तू ही है कैलाशपति को पर्वत कर डोले, सब देवों में देव निराले। जय बम बम भोले, जय शिव शंकर, जय शिव शंकर,
जय शंकर भोले, सब देवों में देव निराले। जय बम बम भोले।
ओ शीश तुम्हारे गंगा मैया चंद्रशिखर पे सोहे, तन पे सर्प बिछरते रहते भक्तों के मन मोहे। शीश तुम्हारे गंगा मैया चंद्रशिखर पे सोहे, तन पे सर्प बिछरते रहते भक्तों के मन मोहे। उसको कैसा कष्ट जगत में नाम तेरा डोले, सब देवों में देव निराले। जय बम बम भोले, बम भोले, शिव शंकर, जय शिव शंकर, जय शंकर भोले, सब देवों में देव निराले। जय बम बम भोले, ओ जय बम बम भोले, जय बम बम भोले, जय बम बम भोले। बोले शंकर भगवान की जय। There was once a demon by the name of Shankhachuda. I would like you to give a little attention, as you always do, to our Katha this evening, because it applies to our everyday life, how we perform certain things, how we do certain things. And as Hindus, we have to always be educated about our scriptures, our pujas, because this is our dharma. There was once a demon by the name of Shankhachuda. Shankhachuda, let's just say he performed a lot of penance. All the demons do, and he got a boon from Bhagwan Brahma. Of course, when Bhagwan Brahma gives boons, he has to give the boons as the people deserve. The only boon he cannot give is the boon of immortality. So when the Rakshas do penance, they're not like ordinary mortals. They are very zabardast. They are very strong. They are very firm in their resolve. They want to conquer, so they will bear the heat and the snow, and the years and years will go. They will eat leaves. They will breathe air. They will stop breathe, and they will become nothing. And then Brahma will appear in front of them because they want something. So Shankhachuda did this tapasya. Brahma Bhagwan appeared. Bhagwan Brahma says, what do you want? Shri Krishna Kavacham Divyam Jagana Mangala Mangalam Dattava Shankhachuda Sarvatra Vijayapriyam Vadari Samprayahi Tvam Tulasya Sahatatra Vivaham Kurutatreva Saptapasvi Yakamataha. Shankhachuda said, Prabhu, I want you to bless me with something called the Krishna Kavacha. Kavacha means a protective garb. In the Mahabharata, everyone knows about Karna. Karna, the son of Mother Kunti, and the power of Surya Bhagwan as well. When Karna was born, Surya Bhagwan, his father, gave him the Surya Kavacha. Means as long as he was wearing this Kavacha, certain protective garb, like let's say a bulletproof vest, nobody would be able to touch him. That is why if you dig deep in the Mahabharata, they say Karna would have defeated Arjun if, his Kavacha was not stolen from him. A Kavacha is not something physical that you carry like a bulletproof vest, but it's a quality that you carry when you do sadhana and tapasya. Kavacha means a protective garb. Bhagwanji bless you. Like when we chant Aditya Hridaya Stotram, Bhagavan Surya blesses us with kavacha. It's like you're anointing your hands and you're peeling katahar. The oil is the kavacha. It's like the protective garb, so that the katahar will not stain you. Now there's a lot of katahar out there who want to stain your life. You know that? So you have to have your kavacha all the time. The sun will want to burn you, so you have to put on sunscreen. People will want to dissuade your path of life. You have to have a strong mind. So he prayed and says, Bhagavan, give me the Krishna kavacha. And when the Krishna kavacha is given to you, then you become victorious in all battles. No one will be able to touch you. The missiles, as they come, they're going to be destroyed. Bhagavan Brahma says, well, that makes you very powerful, but I'll bless you with that. When Bhagavan Brahma blesses you, though, remember you have to be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it. Right? You just might get it. When he asked for the Krishna Kavacha, he was so powerful now. Bhagavan Brahma knew that he was going to be destructive. He's going to take away dharma and all those kind of things. So Bhagavan Brahma has to set up a plan in order for him to be destroyed. So what does Bhagavan Brahma do? He says, Badari sam prahitvam tulasya sahatatrave vivaham kuru tatreva satapasyati kamatam. Bhagavan Brahma says, go to Badrika Ashram. Go to a place called Badrika Ashram. Badrika Ashram is a very powerful place for Bhagavan Narayan. There's a girl there, she's performing tapasya. Tapasya means severe penance. Like all of you are going to come hold Shraavan Mass here to the temple. That's your tapasya, right? That's your sacrifice. Go in the Badrika Ashram, a girl there, her name is Tulsi. She's performing tapasya. You go and marry her, and you told her that Brahma Bhagavan has sent you. Shankhachuda uvacha. Shankhachuda says, Prabhu, as you command, I will go. He goes to Badrika Ashram. I'm taking the story forward. Shankhachuda, when he went to Badrika Ashram, he saw this beautiful girl named Tulsi. But he says, who are you? Whose daughter are you? And what are you doing? When the Devatas saw this, they went to Bhagavan Brahma. And they says, Brahma, why did you send such an impious man to go marry a pious lady? Right? You're God, you're Brahma. Why do you send such an impious man to marry an impious man to marry a pious woman? Brahma Bhagavan turned to them. This is in the detail of the Katha, and he says that everyone, whoever we marry in life, they can either bring us destruction or they can help us grow. The purpose of marrying Tulsi here was to protect him, but to destroy him in the end as well. And we'll see that happen. I think we all know this. It is very important. There was once a time where people, marriage were arranged, and there was nothing wrong with those things. Today, the West is criticizing Indians for having arranged marriages, right? And you should know this, that it is not arranged marriages. The people who were arranged marriage, they lived for 50, 60, 70, 80 years together until they died. Arranged marriages. It was a beautiful thing then, because people started fresh in life. They did not know each other, and they discovered each other while living, and you know how it went, right? So it's not like Indians are backward people or Hindus are backward people. We're very forward-thinking people. But then it was the person you married. You all know this. Whoever you marry, they either help you grow or they suffocate you. Well, he went and he saw this girl, Tulsi, and he tried to overcome, to have this power to overcome Tulsi. But Mata Tulsi, this girl, she says, I am of course Tulsi, and through my tapasya, I have retained the purity of the gods. And of course, she was not persuaded or distracted by him. Then, when he became so mannerly, Tulsi said, you have defeated me with your sattvic thoughts. Because Shankhachuda was very mannerly. He said, you have deceived me with your subtle thoughts, and a man who is not defeated in this way is really graceful. Therefore, I accept you as my husband. Long story short, they got married. Tvam vai purusastvam te striratvam ta tuyam sati vidagyaya vidagdhena sangamo gunavan bhavet. Sangamo gunavan bhavet. She praised the Shankhachuda. You are the gem among the men, and of course she's the gem among the women. The gods are saying, the union of both of you will bring prosperity. When the Hindu wedding is done, there is one thing called the Shankhachuda. The Shankhachuda, this is done in really traditional weddings. Shankhachuda is when the two Pandajis from the Dulaha side and the Dulahan side, before the Kanyadan is done, they do Shankhachuda. Shankhachuda is when they read the lineage of each person. They read the lineage of each person. One Pandaji will stand up for the groom and says, this is my Dulaha. This is the name of his father. This is the name of his grandfather. They've come from certain, Varna ashram, and so proudly they will announce, because they will say that you are not related by blood. That is a very old tradition. Very, very. When I was married, Shankhachuda was read because the person who did it for me is a very learned Panditji. And so he did Shankhachuda. Very, very nice. They praise the background of each of, the Dulaha and the Dulahin. And that was done there as well. Shankhachuda and Mata Tulsi were married. And what happened now? Shankhachuda, having gotten Mata Tulsi, she started to do Pativrata Dharma. She starts to pray. All of you know the power of prayers. Everyone here know the power of prayers, but especially the power of a wife's prayer. The power of a wife's prayer. Anasuya Devi told this Katha to Sita Ma in the forest. Sita and Anasuya. Remember when Sita and Bhagwan Ram, they went to the forest? Ma Anasuya, who is the wife of sage Atri, she told Sita the dharma of a wife. And the power of a wife, the prayers. And men have that too, but this is about the power of the wife. And what happens? Tulsi, now married to Shankhachuda, prayed every single time. Her tapasya was so firm that Shankhachuda continued to be undefeated in all the battles. Undefeated in all the battles. When we go forward now in the Katha, this became a big concern for everyone. This became a big concern for everyone, because what happens now? He's taken over. He's taken over a world. He's taken over all the battles. He's taken over the devatas. And everybody goes to Bhagwan Shivji and they say, Shiva, you're the only one. Yadasya karate yugyam kavacham paramam hare yavat sitila satvena satya apsatya yoshitaha. They go to Bhagwan Shiva now and they say, Bhagwan Shiv, save us from this demon. Save us from this demon. Bhagwan Shivji takes his Trishul and he stands up now. Two things about Bhagwan Shivji that you should know: the purpose of his Trishul and the purpose of his Damaru. When he holds the Trishul, that is for the demons. But when he holds the Damaru, that is for the Bhaktas. The Lord stands up, everybody is watching now. What is he going to hold? He picks up his Trishul. Damarupani Shulpani Henat Rajan Namo 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 Damarupani Shulpani Henat Rajan Namo 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 शीश गंगा भस्म अंगा करते धारण नमो 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 डमरू पाणी शूल पाणी हे नटराजन नमो नमो तुम आदिदेव अनादि हो तुम अंतहीन अनंत हो ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय श्रीमंत हो भगवंत हो हे नाथ गिरिजाकंठ हो शशिलात तन विराट है त्रिलोचन नमो 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 निस्सार इस संसार में शिव नाम केवल सार है ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय शिव शक्ति है शिव भक्ति है शिव मुक्ति का आधार है रोम रोम ओम ओम हे अघनाशन नमो 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 डमरू पाणी शूल पाणी हे नटराजन नमो 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 हो शीश गंगा भस्म अंगा करते धारण नमो 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 डमरू पाणी शूल पाणी है नटराजन नमो नमो. When everything has to come to an end, you go to Mahadev. Everything that is born, jatasya hi, dhruvo mrityur, dhruvam janma, mritasya cha. As long as there is birth of something, that has to die. And as long as something goes away, it will come back again. Be it pain, be it pleasure, be it health, be it wealth, be it whatever it is. Whatever is born has to die. It must come to an end. And what comes to an end will begin again someday. This is present in everywhere in life. Bhagwan Shivji is the one responsible for that. He's called Avinashi. When they all went to him, he takes up his trishul, which means he's going to fight for his bhaktas. The Lord does not sit idle any moment. You know, he never sits idle. He's working for you. He's working for you. He's tirelessly working for all of us. Are you working for Shivji though? Question I have to ask. Are you working for the Lord? He's tirelessly thinking about us. Are we doing anything for the Lord? The Lord takes up his trident and he says, Yadasya karet yugam kavacham paramam hare yavat sativa satyeva satya apsatya yoshitah. Bhagwan Shivji says, as long as that demon Shankhachuda is carrying that Krishna Kavach, that protective garb even I cannot touch him. Look at that. Even Shivji cannot destroy someone if they're carrying the power of Narayan with them. This is how great Bhagwan is. And this is how great the God, the Lord's name is. Shankhachuda was a tapasvi, not just a demon, but he had the Lord Narayan with him. So now they're going to think about how we can take away this kavacha. Shankhachuda had one weakness with him, and that weakness was Karna, like Karna had. He was a giver. He was just a giver. It doesn't matter what he gives. Anybody ask him, he will give. He was a giver. See, a demon is a giver. Dan, yagya dan tapah karma, natyajam karma evacha. Gita shloka tells us there are three things in life we should never give up: yagya, dana, and tapah karma. Yagya means sacrifice. Jnana yagya, deva yagya, havan yagya. You must never ever give that up. Bhakti yagya, you must never ever give that up. Yagya, dan, charity. You must never give that up. And tapaha karma means positive actions, never give those up. Prayerful actions, never give those up. Those are the basic requirements of a human being. So he was a dani. And Bhagwan Vishnu says, wait, we have to ask him of something. And you know, Bhagwan Vishnu is Maya Roop. He takes the form of a Brahmana, Bhagwan Vishnu. And the Brahmana goes to Shankhachuda. And the Brahmana says, Shankhachuda, Bhiksham Dehi. Who is Bhagwan Vishnu says, I want that kavacha that is protecting you, that Krishna kavacha that is protecting you. He said, but this is for my protection. He says, no, I would like to have it. And he rips it out of his body and he gives it to the Brahmana Devata. What happens here now? He was fighting still, and although the kavacha is gone from him, he would not die. He's just destroying the demons, taking over all the places, doing adharmic work with the blessings of God. Then Shivji starts to fight him. Bhagwan Vishnu says, it is time for me now to make the tremendous sacrifice for dharma. And what does he do, Bhagwan Vishnu? Narayan, Narayan, Jai Jai, Govind Hare. Narayan, Narayan, Jai Jai, Gopal Hare. Hey, Narayan, Narayan, Jai Jai, Govind Hare. Narayan, Narayan, Jai Jai, Gopal Hare. Hey, Govind Hare, Jai Jai, Gopal Hare. 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 Ahruhya ratha drishnu stahivya bhavanam yayo Shankhachuda swarupah saha mayavi deva karya kritah Drishtvam tam cha pura praptam skhantam samudanvitah Tatpadokshanayamasa nanamarudoduchah Narayan, Narayan, Jai Jai Govind Hare. Narayan, Narayan, Jai Jai Gopal Hare. Oh, Narayan, Narayan, Jai Jai Govind Hare. Narayan, Narayan, Jai Jai Gopal Hare. Hey, Govind Hare, Jai Jai Gopal Hare. Govind Hare, Jai Jai Gopal Hare. Jai Jai Gopal Hare, Jai Jai Gopal Hare, Jai Jai Gopal Hare. Narayan Bhagavan is a very unique devata. That is why in the Bhagavatam they say, Nilmananam yatha Ganga, Devanam Achyutayutam, Vaishnavanam yatha Shambho, Purananam itam tataha. What did they say? Nimnagana yatha ganga daivanam achyutayutam. Bhagavatam says, Vyasji says that there is no other devata that is unique as Bhagwan Vishnu. What makes him so unique? You know how many times he got shrap? You know how many times, or what we call curse today? You know how many times he got shrap by sages, by women, by people? Why? Is the Lord Narayan, and he is getting shrap. Today we are worried when people are talking a little gossip about us. Right? We are very, very concerned about that. That people are talking, whatever they talk about us, it's none of our business, but they're talking. Bhagwan Narayan used to get shrap. Bhagwan Narayan, anybody know how many avatars he took? Anybody know? You can guess? How many? 10? Anybody else? How many avatars the Lord took? He took 10 main avatars, Dasha avatar, but the Lord also took 24 avatar, which means 24 avatars. 24 avatars. In all those avatars, he had to come for a reason. And in all of them, especially like Ram and Krishna and so, shrap was given to him. Let me take you a little back to Mahabharata. You know, the evil people will always use evil. They can't use God. They use evil to conquer somebody. So Duryodhan and the Kauravas always used to do evil things to Dharmaraj Yudhishthir, the Pandavas. You know what Dharmaraj Yudhishthir, what Duryodhan says one day to Yudhishthir? He said, Yudhishthir, we will always conquer you and we will always be superior than all of you. You know why? Because we will always be evil and you cannot do anything about it because you are Dharma, Dharmaraja. You cannot be evil back to us. So we always are going to stand supreme. He's giving the impression that adharma is stronger than dharma. That's not so. So after all that, they abused Draupadi, took away the kingdom. All of that happened. Burned down the wax palace. You know the story. All these adharmic activities, the date for the battles was set. Krishna Bhagwan is on the Pandava side. Duryodhana had all his armies. Duryodhan goes to Madhav Krishna and says, hey Madhav, can you tell your followers how you're going to win this battle? Krishna Bhagwan says, how are you going to win the battle? Duryodhan says, we are cheaters, we are adharmic people. We don't follow dharma, righteousness. We are very unrighteous people and we will use all sorts of unrighteousness to win this battle. Krishna, and he says, what you will use, Krishna, to win this battle? You can't do adharma, you're God. Krishna Bhagwan stood up and bowed to Duryodhan. And he says, Duryodhan, here is how I will this battle. Chal. There are some people who understand this language. You know what chal means? Chal means treachery, cheat. Krishna Bhagwan says, you're going to win by unrighteousness. I'm going to win this battle by cheating. By cheating. Dharmaraj Yudhishthira now trembles. He goes to Krishna. He says, I am Dharmaraj. I cannot do anything unrighteous. Bhagwan says, Baito, you can't do anything unrighteous. You're Dharmaraj. Right? You cannot do anything unrighteous. But it is, but if someone are treating you in an adharmic way, there is nothing wrong for you to defend yourself using chal. And that's why the whole battle, Krishna, you know how many treacherous moves he made. He told Dharmaraj Yudhishthira once, because there was this great guru by the name of Dronacharya. As long as Dronacharya had the sword in his hand, nobody can defeat him. But his weakness was his son, Ashwathama. Ashwathama vikarna dronamakara duryodhana vartani sotirna kalupanda rairanadani kaivartaka keshava. Dronacharya, as long he's a guru, as long as he had the sword in his hand, no one can defeat him, but his son was his weakness, Ashwatthama. And Dronacharya was fighting for the wrong guys, the Kauravas. So Krishna Bhagavan says, how are we going to kill him? So there was an elephant fighting in the battlefield. The elephant name was Ashwatthama. So Bhagavan Krishna goes to Dharmaraj and says, Dharmaraj, come, Yudhishthira. You go and tell Dronacharya that Ashwatthama is dead. Dharmaraj says, what? Ashwatthama is not dead. Look, Ashwatthama fighting there. He said, no. So you know what Bhim did? Bhim took his weapon and he killed the elephant. The elephant whose name is Ashwatthama, he killed the elephant fell dead. Bhagavan Krishna says, Dharmaraj Yudhishthira, you are the God you're the man of truth. Go, this is all you guys say, go and tell your guru that Ashwatthama dead. He said, but his son is not dead. He said, you know, listen to me. I didn't say go and tell him Ashwatthama, your son is dead. I told you to go tell him Ashwatthama is dead. But he says he's not dead. He said, look at the elephant is dead. He said, but the elephant is not his son, miss. And so Krishna Bhagavan went like that. He says, do as I ask you. So Dharmaraj says, Prabhu, why don't you go and tell him that Ashwatthama is dead? Why are you sending me to do your bad job? Krishna Bhagavan says, hey boy, I am Makhan Chor. I used to steal since I was a boy. You think if I go tell him Ashwatthama is dead, he's going to believe me? You're Dharmaraj. He wouldn't believe a thief. You're Dharmaraj. You're the manifestation of Dharma. If you go tell him Ashwatthama is dead, he will believe you. Dharmaraj has no option. He goes, he bows to his guru in the middle of his battlefield. Guru raises his sword. Dharmaraj Yudhishthira ne kaha tha ki Guruji, Ashwatthama is dead. The Guruji says, what? He says, Ashwatthama is dead. I am Dharmaraj Yudhishthira and I'm telling you Ashwatthama is dead. And you know what Dronacharya did? He put down his sword. He put down his sword and he sat and he's praying for his son's Atma when his son there fight battle. Bhagavan Krishna says, kill him now. Kill him now. Chal. This is Bhagavan Shri Krishna using chal to fight against adharma. It is not easy to stand strong for dharma, but this is, and there are many other. There is the Ghatotkach. All of you know Ghatotkach. He was the son of Bhim. When Bhim was in the forest, exiled for 14 years, he met an ogress, and he had a son with this ogress called Ghatotkach. Oh boy, he was huge, tall like the skies. And Karna had one Brahmastra, one missile that he could only use once. And Krishna Bhagavan says, I don't want Karna to have that. I want him to dispose of that missile. But only one, there got to be a big reason why he's going to dispose of that missile. So Bhagavan Shri Krishna went to Bhim. He says, Bhim, you have a son named Ghatotkach. He says, yes, Prabhu. He said, call him. And Bhim had this arrangement with his son. Whenever he says, Ghatotkach, 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 his son, the towering sun in the skies, will walk in. And he says, call, and Bhim go, Ghatotkach, Ghatotkach, Ghatotkach. Ghatotkach walks in, and Ghatotkach walks in, and he put his foot like this. Thousands of soldiers die. Makes so he smash all of them like ants on the ground, and he's just destroying the army of the Kauravas. Everyone runs to Karna and says, you have the missile to destroy him. Karna says, but this missile is for Arjun. That is exactly what Krishna wants. This missile is for Arjuna. He said, no, if you don't destroy him, we're going to all die. So he takes Brahmastra and he slays Ghatotkach. Bhim runs to Krishna and says, you cheat. You know that you call upon my son so that Karna can use this missile against him. Madhav says, you put me in charge of your army. You put the wrong man in charge of your army, because I'm going to do whatever it takes to win. Krishna Bhagwan, this is the sacrifices they made. It's called chal. Here now, Tulsi Devi sits all day praying. And who is she praying to? She's praying to Narayana. Om Namo Narayana, Om Namo Narayana, Om Namo Narayana. And her husband is becoming stronger and stronger. Even Shivji cannot defeat him now. And what happens? Bhagwan Vishnu goes, and he comes with his chariot. He takes the form of Shankhachuda, the husband, and he goes into the home of Tulsi. And when Tulsi saw her husband, oh, Swami, you're home. You should have been fighting in the battle. You know, that kind of conversation. He ate bhojan, and he played the role of a husband for a night. And anyone here, you know the minute somebody surrounds you, stands beside you, you can close your eyes, but the minute somebody stands beside you, if you're close enough to that person, there is something called Runana Bandha. Runana Bandha means the bond of the physical bond of someone. Because you're physically bonded in life with someone, the minute they stand beside you, you know that's your son, that's your daughter. If you're like this and they just go by back and close your eyes, by the feel of their hand, you know that's your sister, your brother, your husband, whatever. It's called Runana Bandha, the bond that we've created through material living. And when she realized that this is not her husband, Shankhachuda, Tulsi Devi, of course, opened her eyes and says, who are you? You're a cheat. You're not my husband. And what happened, my friend, when she stopped praying, when her tapasya was broken now, in the battlefield, Bhagwan Shivji was fighting Shankhachuda. Bhagwan Shivji took his trishul and destroyed Shankhachuda. Dharma was restored. Bole Shankar Bhagavan ki. Tulsi Devi says, who are you? Narayan revealed himself. When Narayan revealed himself, Tulsi Mata says, oh, you're Narayan, the very one I was praying to for the protection of my husband. Because you're so heartless, I will give you a shrap. In the common language, they say shrap is a curse. It's not the curse that people use in the world today. This is like a bad omen. Somebody wish you bad, you're going to do whatever it is, bad. He says, Tulsi Mata says, Narayan, because you were heartless, no? Hey Vishnu te daya nasti, pasha sadrisham manaha, patir dharmasya bhangena mama swami hata khalu. Because you were so heartless, you're stone-hearted, you desecrated my chastity, and my husband is killed. Since you are merciless like a stone, Narayan, this is Bhagavan Vishnu. Since you are merciless like a stone, I give you the shrap that you will become a stone. I give you the shrap that you will become a stone. Yev yadanti daya sindhu tvam bhrantaste na sanshayaha. And those who describe you as the ocean of mercy, Karuna Sagar, those who describe you as the ocean of mercy, they're confused because you have displayed a stone heart presence to me today. I give you the shrap that you'll become a stone, and this is not going to be just a stone. You will be eaten by the worms in the banks of the river. You'll be eaten by worms, and you will look like a very like ugly stone. Finding so, she started to cry. And of course, Bhagwan Vishnu stood there. Dharma was restored. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata bhutanam dharmasya taratmanam sujamiham. Dharma was restored. The Vedas were there, the rishis and the gods were back in charge. But the one that got the shrap, the curse, was Bhagwan Vishnu. Right? You always take the blame. The Lord took the blame. And Bhagwan Vishnu, of course, was given that shrap to become a stone. Shivji Bhagwan now rides in with his bull from the battlefield. He already killed Shankhachuda. And he says, Tulsi, this appears very painful for you. But my dear daughter, Marodi Tulsi Tvam He Bhuktena Karma Phalam Janaha Sukadhukharo Nako Nyasti Sansare Karma Sagare Marodis Tulsi Tvam Hi Bhuktena Karma Phalam Janaha. This is Bhagwan Shankar speaking to daughter Tulsi. He says, Tulsi, do not lament. Don't lament that everyone has to bhuktena karma phalam janaha. Everyone in this life has to reap the rewards of their actions. Everyone, don't lament. If Vishnu Bhagwan cheated you, he will reap the rewards of his actions. You just told him what that will be. My daughter, sukha dukkhadoyona kaunyasi sansare karma sagare. In the ocean of karmas in this world, Tulsi, there is nothing like pleasure and pain. In the ocean of karmas, there is nothing like pleasure and pain. There is just your karmas, right? That is what is happening to you is yours. What is you're observing, feeling, whatever it is, that's yours. There's nothing like pleasure and pain. But my daughter, like pleasure and pain, every pleasure comes to an end and every pain comes to an end as well. It's a beautiful message. Every pleasure comes to an end and every pain comes to an end as well. And I'm here to give you a solution. My blessing. Now both of you and Vishnu, you have to make things up. Imagine. You got to, anyways. Pratustam shunu nirdukham shrundutu samana hari. Now you both listen to me. There's a Shivji Bhagwan giving his command. O Tulsi, you upon discarding this body, tapastvaya kritam bhadre tasseva tapasa phalam. You upon discarding this body, you shall attain a divine body. You will take the form of Lakshmi and you will enjoy the company of Mahavishnu. Tadanyatha katham syade jatam twayi tatha chatat tapastvaya kritam bhadre tapasye tapasa phalam. You will enjoy the body and the company of Bhagwan Vishnu. And when you take the divine form, you will become Lakshmi. When your body comes to an end, you will have known to be the auspicious river Gandaki in Bharata. Gandaki is a very auspicious river. I know all of us know about Ma Ganga, but there's many other beautiful rivers. Her body became Gandaki as well in Bharata. And because of my boon for a long time, you would become the means for adoration to the gods, Tulsi. Tulsi then became a plant, of course. We all know the power of Mother Tulsi. When her leaf is present, Hindus have very important leaves and flowers. What are some of our important leaves? You tell me. Number one, Tulsi, yeah, a good start. Next one, mango leaf, amapatra, yeah. Pan leaf, doob grass, bay leaf, neem leaf, Mahalakshmi root. What else? Lots and lots of leaves and roots, and you know, there's the bale fruit, which cannot be eaten by a human being. It's a wild fruit. If you bite it, your teeth go broke. If you offer it to Shivji, it's so auspicious. Leaves is such a huge part of everything that we do. Neem leaves, pan leaves, bay leaves, all the ones you told me, doob grass, kush grass, all of them are very auspicious. Tulsi Devi will be the means of adoration to the devatas. And so you would always keep the company of Vishnu in the heaven, earth and Patal as well, O beautiful one. Among the flowering trees, you would become the most beautiful Tulsi plant. Tulsi is Sakshat Mahalakshmi. Sakshat Mahalakshmi hai Tulsi Devi. And of course, being the presiding deity of the trees, you'll be the queen of all the trees. You would always remain with Vishnu in seclusion in Vaikuntha. And so you will also remain on the earth as a presiding deity of the rivers, the wife of the salt ocean, and so on. And so he gave all his blessings to Mother Tulsi. And so he says, Vishnu, because of your curse to him, would remain on your banks in the form of a stone. That stone is known as Shaligram. Shaligram is a pure form of, there's no impure form of God. You all know that. But you know, they have all kind of marble and things that they make murti with. The stone of Mahavishnu is the Lord himself there. I have told you many times, it is good to have a Shaligram in a temple. It's also good to have it in your home if you are pure vegetarian, and if you can offer bhog to him as well at least once a day. Why? Because that is Sakshat Bhagwan Vishnu. Mahavishnu says, the millions of short-toothed worms shall penetrate the stones and carve rings around it. In the Shaligram, there are rings. There is Shankha and there is Chakra on the other end. Beautifully arranged. No? And that will be your form, Vishnu. But don't think this is a curse. This Shaligram seal of Bhagwan Vishnu, Shaligrama Sila Vishnur's Tulasyasthava Sangamaha, Sada Sadrishya Rupaya Bahupunya Vivardhini. In our temple, when you take Charnamrit, you always receive in this temple the Charnamrit of Shaligram Bhagwan. When Panditji performs puja in the morning, this is our tradition here. The Shaligram is bathed first, Chandan so is bathed, and then the water is used to give Charnamrit to our devotees. That's not just water you're drinking there, just for your Shaligram Sila Vishnus Tulasyas Thava Sangamaha Sada Sadrishya Rupaya Bahupunya Vivardhanihi. The Shaligram stone of Bhagwan Vishnu, the Sila, and the confluence of the Tulsi by both of them. When they are put together, that place will enhance the merits of that place, whether it's a home or a temple. And listen to this. Tulasi patra chedam shalagramo karotiyah tasya janmantare bhadre satri vicheda bhavishyati. Those who removes the tulasi leaf with the Shaligram, he will not, to the one who removed the tulasi leaf with Shaligram seal, who put them together rather, he will not face separation from husband and wife even in this and next birth. What about the Shankh? We talked about Shaligram. The Shankh, Shankhachuda becomes the Shankh. It is said that the bones of Shankhachuda became the Shankh that we all have. Tulasi patra vichedam shankam hitva karotu yaha bharya hino bhavit sopi rogi satyam prajanmasu. Leaving aside the Shankh, whoever would pluck the leaves of Tulsi without using the Shankh, he would become a widower and chronic patients and pains and so on, at least for 7 births. But those who keep the Shaligram, the Tulsi, and the Shankha in one place. Like if you go in front of Vishnu Bhagwan here, you'll see what I'm talking about. Shaligram, and right there's Tulsi, and there's Shankha. Shaligramasya tulasi shankham chakrena evahi yo rakshati mahagyani sa bhavecha nahi priyaha. Whoever keeps the Shaligram, the Tulasi, and the Shankh in one place shall become wise and shall become the favorite of Bhagwan Vishnu. And so Bhagwan Shankar says, Tulsi, you have been the beloved of Shankhachuda for so long. Therefore, your separation from Shankhachuda is very painful to you. It is very painful to you. But you have my blessing that you will become a Devi. You'll become a Devi for the sacrifice that you have made. And so give this. The Shaligram seal, of course, the Shaligram stone, it is not found and it cannot be acquired any and every places. There are certain places that you can only get the pure ones. And but please, if keep your home in a certain way, it is not advisable to have Shaligram. Come to the temple and do the puja. Now that blessing was given. Tulsi on top of Shaligram and also Shank. When they are together, Vishnu Bhagwan is there, favors you. Now let me address the issue of Tulsi and Shivji. Because as you know, a lot of people say that Tulsi, you cannot put Tulsi on Shivji because Shivji, Tulsi give a shrap to Shivji. You all hear the story? Because people said that Tulsi Ma give a shrap to Shivji. That's not so. Tulsi Mata here, when Shankhachuda died, Tulsi Mata praised Shivji Bhagwan. You can't give him a shrap. He is Mahadev. She gives praises to Mahadev. This is in Rudra Samhita, in Yuddha Kand of the Mahashir Puran. Trideva Janaka Soma Trigunatma Cha Nirguna Bhakte Chaya Cha Sugano Hari Brahma Pravartakaha. Praise to you, Mahadev, who's Triguna. Praise to you, the Lord of all the gods, who's Nirguna. And so she went on and praises Bhagwan. No shrap was given to Shivji when he destroyed Shankhachuda, because Tulsi is an evolved soul. Now, why is it that this saying is that you cannot offer Tulsi to Shivji? In many temples, including ours, we do not offer Tulsi on Shivji. There are many thinkers, many sages, many Mahatmas have explained why. Because Shankar Bhagwan gives this Vardhan to Mata Tulsi, right? Because he gives this Vardhan, this blessing to Mata Tulsi, that Tulsi and Vishnu or Tulsi Shaligram will be inseparable. They're husband and wife. This is a very intimate relationship, right? So the Mahatmas have thought that it is improper to take the leaf of the Tulsi and place it on the Shivalingam. That is one thinking. In the Mahashiv Puran, there is evidence to show that there are shlokas show here that there's a mantra to offer when you do Shiva Tattva. Shiva Tattva is the ways of worshipping Shiva. You know how you offer honey, milk, and all that? There is a mantra for Tulsi as well, for offering to Shivji. Some temples, it is their rule that they don't do it. Some temples do it. Now, I have followed a lot of saints and a lot of intelligent people who spoke about this, because you can't just read the book. You have to follow the dialogue. I've gone to Kashi Vishwanath many times. Many people have gone there too. Very accessible Bhagwan to everybody. And one of the things they do there, they take a huge Tulsi Mala and they place it over Mahadev Bhagwan at Kashi Vishwanath. Because they believe that Tulsi is the daughter of Bhagwan Shiva, right? And they take a big mala and they place it over Shiva Bhagwan. And if you do the right things and give the right things, they'll take the mala and put it on you afterwards too, when it's time for darshan. I've seen this with my own eyes, many times. So there is Kashi Vishwanath doing that, but then some other of the prominent temples would not put a leaf of Tulsi on Shiva. Right? So what is the general conclusion that we have here? We have evidence to show that he can be offered. We have what the temples are doing. So I've consulted with some South Indian folks as well, because they are the scholars in some way. And their conclusion is that according to the Agama Shastra, Shaiva Agama Shastra, which is the books telling you how to pray to Shiva, it is acceptable to offer Tulsi only on Mondays to Bhagwan Shivji. That is according to the South Indian tradition, Agama Shastra. That is their conclusion. It is written in the book. I've seen it as well. To offer on Monday. So having all that discussion, some say you can, some you can, some say you can because, on these reasons. Each temple and each Sampradaya has come up with their own conclusion. The Shankaracharya Sampradaya, they don't use Tulsi for Shivji Bhagwan. And it's not because of Shrap or anything, it's just because of the thinking behind it. So how are you now going to take that up? You are ordinary people, devotees. Panditji, what are you telling us to do? Offer Tulsi or not offer Tulsi? Right? So the rule is all the temples are instructed that you must follow your own ritis, your own thinking. And so in our temple and many other temples, we do not offer that. There are special occasions when we probably would, but we don't. Tulsi Devi, she cannot be plucked on Ekadashi, and she cannot be plucked on Sundays. Those are special days for Vishnu, and you should never pluck the Tulsi on those days as well. In India, when they pluck the Tulsi from the tree, you know what they do? They chant Vishnu Sahasranamam. In Tirupati Balaji, where Narayan Bhagwan is adored, you see the Tulsi at his feet, Tulsi around his neck. The priest, they're in the garden, you know, like you have rice field and corn field here, they have Tulsi field. And the Brahmana priest would go and they're chanting Vishnu Sahasranamam, and as they're chanting the Vishnu Sahasranamam, they're picking up the Tulsi. So much of reverence they have for Mother Tulsi. This is the blessing given by Bhagwan Shankar to Ma Tulsi. This is a beautiful episode of Shankhachuda. The Shankha, or what we call the shell, is very precious for us Hindus. And the Tulsi is, and so is the Shaligram. Today we see the blessings of Bhagwan Shivji on Mata Tulsi, and the blessings of Bhagwan Shivji on Bhagwan Vishnu. In life, there are times when we have to make sacrifices. The Lord makes sacrifices so many times, and sometimes we feel unpleasant, giving things away for dharma, for community. We must look back at the sacrifices Bhagwan make. You can't make those sacrifices, and you shouldn't. That is, that they're heavenly beings, we are earthly beings. But the point here is that Shivji Bhagwan, in an unpleasant situation, he can turn around and give that blessing to become divine again. Bole Shiv Shankar Bhagwan ki, Umapati Mahadeva ki jai. As we conclude tonight, before you do prasad, we'll do one bhajan, but reminding all of you, we are here every evening, 7 to 9, and we encourage all of you to come on out. Tomorrow is Wednesday. We typically wear green on Wednesday and yellow on Thursday and so on. So please try to come on out in the evenings. If it's difficult every evening, come on out some evenings, and let this yatra, the Shiva yatra, have some impact on your lives, as it has on all our lives. Some important dates coming up. August 3rd, or the long weekend, or the August Monday, is Ekadash Rudram. That is the day we assemble here at 1 p.m. and we chant the Rudram for 11 times. 11 families usually sponsor. I think about 7 have sponsored so far. So the others will go very quickly. There's a fee attached to it because of the preparations. But it is done with a lot of love for our community. And we hope that you can come and spend at least that half day. It will flow into the evening satsang as well. And we're preparing for that. The boys are, we are. So we hope you can come on that long weekend, Monday, and join us as well. And every Monday is a very blessed day here. Bhojan is served. We're thinking now to have some bhojan maybe on Tuesdays as well, because and then if you start on Wednesday, you have bhojan on Wednesday too, but you never know. But come on out and let's make it very productive while we're in the temple. And please become sponsors, do the pujas. If you live in the area, 7:30 every morning, there is Rudrabhishekam here by the Panditjis, and they will guide you. It doesn't take long, from 7:30 to about 8:15, 8:30, everything is done. You can go back to work if you don't live too far. So be with us, and please remember the Bhagavad Katha is happening outside, August 18th to 24th, and the 25th, of course, is Janmashtami. Bole Shankar Bhagwan ki jai, Umapati Mahadeva ki. Dam 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 ru baje, जय शंकर कैलाशपति, जय शंकर कैलाशपति। दम 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 रूपाजे, जय शंकर कैलाशपति, जय शंकर कैलाशपति। ओ दम 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 रूपाजे। भवतारक है नाम तिहारा, दीन अनाथों का रखवाला। भवतारक है नाम तिहारा, दीन अनाथों का रखवाला। भुवन ब्रह्मानंद प्रकाशी, अखिलेश्वर भक्तन सुख राशि। जय शंकर कैलाशपति, जय शंकर कैलाशपति। दम 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 रूपाजे। जय जयकार करे नर नारी, भोल भंडरी भोल भंडरी भोल बंदरी नमः शिवाय। दया करो प्रभु दया करो, पूरन ब्रह्म सदा अविनाशी। योगेश्वर नव हृदय निवासी, जय शंकर कैलाशपति, जय शंकर कैलाशपति। दम 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 रूपाजे, जय शंकर कैलाशपति, जय शंकर कैलाशपति, जय शंकर कैलाशपति। बोले शंकर भगवान की जय। Please come on up and offer your prasadam to Bhagwan Shivji, Hanumanji, and while you're doing that, the children will sing some bhajans and kirtan in the meantime.
शिव का नाम पुकारे, मैंने शिव से लगा ली लगन, लगन मैंने शिव से लगा ली लगन। जप भोले का नाम शिव से लगन 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 मेरे शिव से लगन 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 मेरे शिव से लगन लगन। आन पवन कुमार हमारे इस मंदिर में। आन पवन कुमार हमारे इस मंदिर में। हमारे इस मंदिर में हमारे इस मंदिर में हमारे इस मंदिर में हमारे इस मंदिर में। आन पवन कुमार हमारे इस मंदिर में। आप भी आना संग राम जी को लाना। आप भी आना संग राम जी को लाना। हरे रामा राम रामा हरे 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 रामा राम रामा हरे हरे। आप भी आना संग राम जी को लाना। आप भी आना संग राम जी को लाना। राम जी को लाना संग सीता जी को लाना। राम जी को लाना संग सीता जी को लाना। होगी जय जयकार होगी जय जयकार हमारे इस मंदिर में। आन पवन कुमार हमारे इस मंदिर में। आप भी आना संग श्याम जी को लाना। आप भी आना संग श्याम जी को लाना। श्याम जी को लाना संग राधा जी को लाना। श्याम जी को लाना संग राधा जी को लाना। होगी जय जयकार होगी जय जयकार हमारे इस मंदिर में। आन पवन कुमार हमारे इस मंदिर में। हमारे इस मंदिर में हमारे इस मंदिर में हमारे इस मंदिर में हमारे इस मंदिर में। आन पवन कुमार हमारे इस मंदिर में। हमारे इस मंदिर में हमारे इस मंदिर में।
That's time for आरती। चंद्रमा मनसो जातः चक्षु सूर्यो जायत श्रोत्राद्वायुश्च प्राणश्च मुखादग्निर्जायतः।
ओम जय शिव ओंकारा स्वामी हरे शिव ओंकारा। जय शिव ओंकारा स्वामी हरे शिव ओंकारा। ब्रह्मा विष्णु सदा शिव ब्रह्मा विष्णु सदा शिव अरदानी धारा। ओम जय शिव ओंकारा शिधारि ॐ जय शिव ओंकारा ॐ हरे 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 महादेव श्वेतांबर पीतांबर बागंबरे अंगे स्वामी बागंबरे अंगे सनकादिक ब्रह्मादिक सनकादिक ब्रह्मादिक भूतादिक संगे ॐ जय शिव ओंकारा ॐ हरे 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 महादेव करने श्रेष्ठ कमंडल चक्रशोधरता स्वामी चक्रशोधरता जग करता जग हरता जग करता जग हरता जग पालन करता ॐ जय शिव ओंकारा ॐ हरे 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 महादेव ॐ हरे 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 महादेव
कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवां भवानी सहितं नमामि त्वमेव माताश्च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणां त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव वसुदेवसुतां देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेदसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताय पतये नमः मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगां जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयोथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतां शरणं प्रपद्ये श्रीरामदूतां शिरसा नमामि सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्धसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणि नमोऽस्तु ते शरणागतदीनार्थ परित्राणपरायणे सर्वसार्थि हरे देवी नारायणि नमोऽस्तु ते। बोलिए भवानी शंकर भगवान की, वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की, लक्ष्मी नारायण भगवान की, श्रीवर रामचंद्र भगवान की, पवन सुत हनुमान जी महाराज की, विघ्न विनायक गणेश जी महाराज की, लक्ष्मी मैया की, शरणेश्वरी माता दुर्गा की, सरस्वती मैया की, सत्यनारायण भगवान की, सूर्य नारायण भगवान की, नवदुर्गा भवानी की, गंगा मैया की, सत्य सनातन धर्म की, गौ माता की, भारत माता की, सद्गुरुदेव भगवान की, संध्या सैनम आरती की। जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री सीताराम। नमः पार्वती पतये हर 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 महादेव शंभो। सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामया, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देव महेश्वरा, गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। असतो मा सद्गमय, तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय, मृत्युर्मामृतं गमय ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ द्यौः शान्तिरन्तरिक्षगौ शान्तिः पृथिवी शान्तिरापः शान्तिरौषधयः शान्तिः वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्विश्वे देवाः शान्तिब्रह्म शान्तिः सर्वगौ शान्ति शान्तिरेव शान्ति सामा शान्तिरेधि ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ सुशान्तिर्भवतु मङ्गलं भवतु।